So yes, in summary, the DC villain Snowflame, the super powered by cocaine, is of course a valuable part of the universe, and it's why Nick's such a huge fan.
Exactly, because he's powered by cocaine.
I'm not powered by cocaine. If I was, I'd have a lot more energy than I do right now.
One of Snowflame's powers is contact high. If you spend long enough around him, you get high on cocaine.
So when are they adding him to Marvel Rivals as a guest character from DC?
Oh my god.
Well, when Marvel and DC decide to get the collective sticks out of their asses and do crossovers again. I miss those.
Oh, I believe Snowflake is a completely different character, Summer.
Is there actually a character called Snowflake as well as Snowflame?
Yep.
That's poor.
Yeah, I believe they're a Marvel character who was actually supposed to be using Snowflake in the pejorative sense.
Oh my god.
You know, basically Marvel were trying to be... It's not actually quite kind of clear if Marvel were trying to be supportive or were actually just being arseholes. Oh yeah, I should bring us to the actual sort of D&D screen. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for.
Oh look, there's my face. Don't look at me like that, I can see you looking. Some are already redeemed to stop self-defending preemptively, so I get to do that. Anyway,
Alright, we're going to read some books.
Yep, welcome to Nordmark D&D. If the players could just introduce their characters. We'll start with... I'm just going to roll a dice.
My god, it's worse than I thought. Snowflake is a twin, and her twin's name is Safe Space.
Oh god,
yeah.
no, please, no. You want to know about those people?
This is real. Like,
I know,
this is legit.
I know,
This
Nick,
is from Marvel.com.
Nick,
Let's
Okay.
not.
I'm gonna
Let's
go on.
not.
I will go on about these people. They're part of an entire team, the response to which was so
Blue.
horrible, they
Blue.
canceled the whole comic.
Bloop. We're here for D&D now.
No, I will express my trauma.
Okay, Enfys. Could you tell the nice people who you are and who you're playing?
I am Enfys Pranc, and I am playing Twak the Goblin. I am the smartest in this group. Everybody else is incompetent. And now we're in the library, so this is gonna go great.
Yep, and the real devotion to character is keeping up with that voice because my throat hurts just hearing it. Okay.
You get
I don't know what
inspiration
you're
just for the
talking
effort.
about.
Okay. Anyone want to volunteer to be next, or shall I roll the dice again?
Oh, dice is always fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
roll
guess
these.
I should go, because rolling dice takes time. That's me. Red. I'm in charge of very little among this group of goblins. Trying to keep them alive. Trying to protect my family. I'm a druid. I'm a barbarian.
Oddly
I'm
enough,
sick of these nerds.
Oddly enough, I did actually roll 2, which was the number I assigned to Nick.
Hey.
Yep. Red, our favourite druid barbarian, who's also based on Vin Diesel.
And not powered by cocaine.
But we
It's
know.
amazing how many druid barbarians that are based on Vin Diesel there are in this campaign.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of druids are powered by cocaine. Like, it's Tassel's entire livelihood now. Okay. Blue.
I am Blue. I am playing Ortho, the Warlock, Pact of the Archfey Hobgoblin, and I'm a fool. I play jokes on people. I have fun with everything, or I try to. And I've got a little sprite named Cranberry, whose voice I am very inconsistent with.
Alright.
That's just about every character voice anyone ever does. You
Yeah.
have a week off and you're like, I don't know what the voice was.
What, I'm not the
Yep.
only one that practices my character voices on the week off?
Yeah, it depends how many characters you got.
You don't even know.
I can just naturally do all of my voices. It's easy
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, like this is actually a voice you're putting on right now, Enfys, and your normal voice. We know this from like private games. Is just Twak's voice.
No, nobody's ever heard Enfys's real voice.
Yeah.
Even Enfys.
Yeah. I mean, I feel kind of honoured because Enfys' kobold in the Pathfinder game I run is actually my favourite voice of theirs. So, yeah.
Oh, Bree.
Aww.
You're not
I mean,
allowed
that's
to have favourites.
Yeah. It's literally. I mean, I literally said my favourite voice of yours, Enfys. So.
Yeah, one of them's got to be.
Character voice, obviously. Your normal speaking voice is
we've
also
learned-
fantastic.
So today we've learned that Enfys is just pulling a Gilbert Gottfried, and that voice that everyone knows them for is actually an act.
Okay, Ben, who are you and who are you playing?
Oh yeah, I've not done mine yet. Hi, I'm Ben, and I am playing Rush Hielemon, the youngest of the Hielemons, the only Hielemon that is a Earth Genasi, and they are generally grumpy and don't trust anyone or anything, and are really annoyed by this entire dungeon and the people that are around and everything. Apart from Guinness, they like Guinness.
Oh, well, obviously everyone likes Guinness, hence this quest.
Yeah, mildly
Oh, yeah.
annoyed that they've yet to find out anything about Guinness since coming here. But we're in a library now, so they are gonna grab all the books and sit down and have a good read. So that's what
Yep.
they like.
Anyone care to guess what I'm drinking right now?
Guinness.
No, Hobgoblin. Guinness is much darker. Come on, everyone
Oh,
knows
there's a
that.
hobgoblin on this quest as well. So
There is.
Hobgoblin eats nuts. Sorry.
Hey.
Anyway, who would like inspiration for a recap?
Sure.
I've been Yeah, go for it.
All right.
As you all know, we descended into this little research facility. Did a little poking around, a little didgeridoo. Found a person in a casket. Turns out it wasn't a person. It was a body being puppeted by some kind of slime goop thing. And like Guinness, it was not very smart, so we had to murder it. And murder it we did. And then we found an alchemical spill and unleashed it upon ourselves. But that was cleaned up easily.
wait a
What's
minute,
it?
did you say a fucking didgeridoo? I didn't even know bards down here.
What do you say you were doing to the didgeridoo?
What?
What did
I
you
have
do?
no idea what you're talking about.
They didgeridoo it. That's what they did.
But and now we have entered into library, and I need to look through these. A more in-depth look through these notes that I have acquired. The blueprints appear to be focused on the stasis chambers we have been seeing much of. But rest of notes may have other more pertinent information, maybe. I can't think of anything else, but if anybody else can, do feel free to.
Weird portal corridor as well, right? Like
Yeah, the portal gun.
that was pretty cool.
Yes, the portal code, the security measure going into the library. Made
I
us
do
go
wonder how long
infinitely-
those clones had been up in that ceiling for. Like that's a very very weird situation there. Like, well, they were just supposed to be staying up there waiting. What kind of security system's that?
Well, they are clearly The ones that lack sentience appear to work more like golems. So they will have been pre-programmed with directives and may be held in some manner of stasis for time.
I wonder how many of them had up there. I ain't seen how many hatches.
Yes, but this has been going on for a long time. We do not
Yeah,
know how
also
long.
weird
these
to have a
facilities
security
here.
corridor between the chem room and the library. Like, that's an odd choice of architecture. But I don't know. This Winifred person seems like an oddball anyway, so who knows, eh? So, what book you after first, Twak?
Okay.
None. The first thing Twak wants to do is have a closer look at these notes and things to see if we can't find anything experiment specific to our favorite ooze.
All right. Well, you have a look through those. I'm going to go exploring.
Okay, well, to start with, I'll just sort of read out the description. As the door creaks open, you see a dimly lit room. A few flickering oil lamps are scattered on desks, revealing piles and piles upon piles of books, ranging from heavy leather-bound tomes to simple pamphlets. Two sets of strange tracks in the middle of the room connect two sets of tunnels, which appear at opposite ends. Books occasionally limply float towards a capsule with an open hatch sitting still on some sort of designated space between the two tracks. Near it, on a table full of books with a sign you can just make out as "Returned," is a large red lever. The word "pull" is stenciled on the handle in clean white letters. You can see another wooden door to your right. Anyways, so yeah, we'll start with Twak. As you read through the journal, in addition to the notes on the stasis chambers, you find blueprints for a fairly ancient-looking device. Going back to the days of the Empire, it strongly resembles the device you saw that Guinness has inside them, apparently granting them sentience. And it would seem, while the individual responsible for these notes did study the device and similar ones, they're not ultimately responsible for creating it. But you do think if you study these notes harder, you might be able to find other leads.
Give them a look over then, I guess. I'll like get into the nitty-gritty details and see if I can figure out what information I need from this library to know more.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you're both going to hit the books, as it were. Then.
Yes. I mean, Twak was always going to do that. You know, I'm a wizard. Put a nerd in the library, what's going to happen?
That's fair.
Nerd.
Okay.
I'm sending Cranberry around briefly to look for the sign on the wall. We're apparently supposed to collect all of them to get into the secure labs upstairs.
Okay. Yep. You can look around the library for a sign. Let me just roll a d6. That's a 1. Measure 2 parts alchemical sanitizer, Y12.
I hope somebody else has been taking notes on them because I can't find mine.
Yeah, we got the other one in the previous room. What was that one again? I've lost it in my notes.
Oh wait, did I put it in?
I'm sure we wrote it down somewhere, but I
Yeah,
couldn't see it in the chat.
I did put it in the Guinness Pig chat.
That's why I was just gonna go check now. Hang on. Did I not pin it?
It can't have gone that far back.
Found it and pinned it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hang on, I'll just number that one as well. Yep, that's number 3.
Oh, cool. So we can infer there's 6 of them.
You can infer that if you like.
Might not be
How
correct.
are you inferring there's 6?
She rolled a d6 and said, "Hey, this is what what you see."
Oh,
It might not be correct.
Well, maybe I'm coaxing you to visit at least 6 rooms, maybe more.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, you find a sign. It's not really been sort of damaged so much as it's just sort of worn away. It looks like a candle's a bit too close to it at one point and it's burned slightly, and that's all you can see from it. But yeah. So, Twak and Rush. Sorry, for some reason I was getting Red and Rush mixed up there.
How dare.
So you basically want to hit the books?
Mm-hmm.
Whereabouts in the library are you going to look at the books?
First, I'm going to look around to see if there's like a cataloging system or any sort of like categories or anything like that.
Okay, that sounds like perception to me.
Sure. It's just straight roll. 15.
Nice.
Okay, yep, for a 15 you find it just uses a sort of a straightforward alphabetical system. Although obviously it's a bit arbitrary. Presumably whoever used the library had a system and knew it, or you also see that the books are flying around of their own accord into capsules. So perhaps it's partially automated and wasn't really for humanoid eyes anyway. Useful if you sort of know what you're looking for.
Right.
So on the ground, the sort of A to G shelves, and the sort of a gantry going up to an upper shelf. Sorry, sort of an upper level with the rest of the shelves on it, which you assume are the rest of the letters.
Are there any particular areas within the library that look like they're like the special area or like off limits or anything like that?
No, it all looks it looks sort of like a warehouse at the end of the day.
No golden glowing book.
No, there's no sort of books that are glowing or screaming. There's obviously the pile of books in the middle of the room, marked returns, next to the lever, but that's about it.
You caught me drinking just as you said screaming, just said proper spit take there. Okay. All right. Twak, any ideas? What we after in here?
That's a question for the DM, because Twak's looked through the notes and they've got an idea of the things that Twak needs to look up. Specifically for Guinness for now. I do have another thing to look up later, but for now.
Okay, so basically
We
you're
have an
looking
objective.
Yeah, you want to find out what you can learn more about the sort of device in Guinness.
Mm-hmm.
Could you give me a investigation check, just to sort of cross-reference the information you've got in the book with
I
the
can
books
indeed.
around you?
Okay, not my best roll, but 16 total.
Okay, for a 16, you look around. You're basically sort of looking for perhaps information on what might be stored in the area. Okay, you're going to get 2 things here. First thing I'll give you is on a sort of a small table on the upper level, there's a small open chart. You're not entirely sure what it means, but I'll make that a separate check. It's just sort of a map of the area.
Okay.
And the other thing is you learn in caves to the sort of west, that's specifically west of Airedale, there's there's a sort of some abandoned ancient ruins, which might just contain what you're looking for. Oh, in addition, while you're looking through the books, you basically, it is sort of an open thing, but you've basically found enough books that the next time you do a research run it during downtime, you can have advantage on it.
Ooh, they go with mine.
Fancy. All right, I'd like
10
to.
minutes, so.
Sorry, what was that, Twak? You cuss ass bit there.
I'm going to assume that that little.
We're losing you, mate.
Yep.
Do.
Oh, there you are.
There you
Yep.
are.
Okay, we can hear you again.
Okay. Yeah, my connection now says it's green, so it should be fine. But yeah, no, I assume that little bit took like about 10 minutes. So, what's everyone else doing?
I'm. This is going to require a bit of improv on the DM side, but that's no stranger. Ortho lived in the carnival for most of his life, and there was one area that was kind of off limits. It was a tower that kind of went into an area that was the Feywild counterpart to the library. The Fey Library, and I'm wondering if there's any books in here on that.
Yep. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, please.
Let's see, that's 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, a lot of 15s today. Yeah, for 15, you don't find that much information. You find with a bit of looking, you find a book on sort of the plains, which only really gives the Fey Library a small mention. But what you do find, as you're sort of sifting through the books, is some leather-bound first editions of some entries in the Ortho Arcana series of children's books. Chaotic Cantrips, Silly Summoning, and Dreadful Divination. Each one's worth 50 GP each, but might be worth more to the right seller.
Okay, given the titles of the books, are there any silly, fun skills Ortho can learn by studying them?
They're basically sort of aimed at a younger audience, so there's nothing sort of groundbreaking in there. Well, they are very
childlike fun spells.
Yeah, they are very sort of accessible and have very funny little cartoons in them.
This book seems right up my alley.
Yep. I will say, skimming through Chaotic Cantrips, you do get to how you can add a bit of extra glitter to any of your cantrips.
All right. So 3 books, 50 GP each. Can I get the titles of those?
Yep. Chaotic Cantrips, Silly Summoning, and Dreadful Divination.
Love it.
Guess what
Yeah,
I used to
nice.
read as a kid?
Horrible histories by chance.
Yeah. I usually preferred horrible science. The knowledge was nice as well. But yeah. Anyone else?
Presumably, Red has just been kind of wandering around, bemused by all this knowledge.
Red's looking at this lever.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, what are you doing, Red? Are you just walking up to the lever? You're going to try and pull it?
No, his wisdom's too high to just pull random levers. He's going to inspect it, I think. It's like, hey,
What's this lever do? Talk to me, lever. What are your secrets?
Okay.
I'm gonna try like knocking the wall behind it to see if I can hear any mechanisms behind it or anything like that.
Okay. Could you roll me a perception check first, please?
Sure thing. Yeah, that's actually something I'm good at. Let's give it a go.
Natural one. Natural one.
19.
Okay.
Fuck.
Before it's too late, you spot that the large pile of books near the lever is actually precarious and in a perfect position to actually land on it and push it. So you're able to sort of grab them and put some of them on the
I
ground.
swipe the books onto the floor. Yeah, no, I don't
yeah.
put them gently on the ground. I swipe them onto the floor. Crack open the
Right.
spines loudly.
Stupid books. What a waste of trees.
Okay, so it's a large red lever with the word pull stenciled on it in white letters.
I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay, yep, that'll take you 10 minutes. So is anyone doing anything else? There's the remember there's the chart that Twak noticed, and there's just lots and lots of books, I guess.
Is anybody here any good with maps?
No. I don't have any tool proficiencies at all.
I'm good with bagpipes, will that help?
Is anyone proficient with survival?
Yes.
Then you might be just the person to look over a map.
Yeah. I'm Twak's going to leave the map on like there's like a table, you said, I think, in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's in a small desk on the upper level.
A small desk on the upper level. Twak leaves the map there, lets everybody know about it. And says, "Yeah, I got some other things I need to look up while I'm here." And Twak's gonna go back through the back into the stacks, into the shelves to look for just your magical knowledge, any kind of spell related information that Meredith might have added to the library.
Okay, roll me another investigation check then, please.
Where's mine? There it is. That didn't actually roll, it just span. Hang on. Okay, that one did roll, and it's now a 17.
Okay, yep, for a 17, you search through the books, like, obviously, a lot of this is information you've learned before, or, you know, some bits of stuff you don't really have the context to understand fully. Like, there's one very dense tome on, basically a part of the Feywild you've never heard of and visited, and it's all very interesting, but not that much use. Although you can add that to inventory if you like, it's just a book on the Feywild, but very obscure parts of it. But after some searching, you do find a fairly sort of ancient-looking tome, which describes some of the more powerful spells in the world. And inside it, you find a beautifully written scroll of dream.
Ooh. Oh, we take those.
Tiny. And I'll say, hey everybody, I was looking around for some books on the Feywild, and I found a book on some magic, and I will show Twak the children's magic books.
The moment Twak actually understands what's being shown to them, stands up, sort of reaches as high as they can to give Rush like a bap on the face, like, "This is useless.
Oi!
Why you show me this? Go find something we can do good with."
Why are you
Alright.
over there hitting Rush?
Oh, not Rush. Ortho. Shut up.
I assumed you just
home.
decided you needed to hit Rush anyway for some reason. Fucking God.
No, I meant Ortho. My brain just names.
Fair.
I mean, come on, stuff like this kills back in the Feywild. Kids love this kind of thing.
Do I look like child? I am small, not young.
You know, I do make that mistake sometimes.
Mm.
I was hired to work on a birthday party. Wasn't a kid, it was a dwarf.
Tracker just walks off.
Yep.
And I'm just talking to nobody.
Okay.
I don't even notice or care.
So I think whilst this is going on, Rush is going to have wandered off as well, and we'll remember that they were told there was a route from, I think it was the kitchen into the library. So we'll be trying to do make sure they've found that route.
You were told it was related to the book delivery system, so you can look at the sort of the tracks around.
Is that where Red was looking at the lever?
Yep, the lever Red's looking at is located in between the two tracks, which the two sets of tracks, which are sort of, if you imagine the sort of top of the library, a further way down is the first set of tracks, then there's the empty space where the lever is, and then there's the second set of tracks, and then there's the wall with the other door in it.
Is there any sign of what would be going on these tracks?
Yep,
it sounds like a minecart kind of system here.
Yep, you can actually see there's a sort of a large capsule. It's sort of a large oval capsule. It's popped open at the moment and books are sort of flying in and out of it.
All right. Where does it go?
Well, you were told that this is some sort of book delivery system, so you assume it's at least one of the places it goes is at least to the labs on the upper floor, or the middle floor rather.
Red, do you want to come follow these tracks with me?
Hang on a minute. I'm drawing out some circles.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can always help.
Yeah, Red. Well, after you sort of ritual cast detect magic, you see there's a faint glow on the tracks, the lever, and the capsule, and the books sort of briefly glow while they're floating, but they stop glowing when they don't. A few of the books are also glowing, but you'd expect that since there are a lot of books on magic. There's probably sigils and stuff in them.
Mate, this is like a wizard's whole place. Literally everything in this whole mountain is magic.
I'm going to open any of the books that are glowing just in case any more have scrolls hidden in them.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you for free you don't find anything that way. Sorry,
What
I
kind
already
of
rolled the
wizard
treasure.
library isn't full of scrolls? Honestly.
Yeah. Well, to be
All
fair,
right, Rush, let's go have a look.
Okay, so you're trying to follow the tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Before.
Yeah. If that cart is moving back and forth, I want to see where it's going to. Follow it to its destination, sort of thing.
Okay, so you can't sort of really feel anything moving, but the tracks sort of each set of tracks disappears into either end of the room, and you look down and you basically see a massive sort of tunnel, which seems to slowly graduate up. The walls are perfectly smooth and look very difficult to climb. Although, oddly enough, it looks quite... You can't really see how a sort of a cart would get up there either.
So wait, there's a tunnel that goes down and then goes up?
And so it goes out... As it comes out of the room, it just sharply goes up.
Oh, okay, I see. All right. I don't know. What do you reckon? You go. Is it a one-way thing? You can only come down, or maybe one of us could get in the cart and go up.
I got an idea.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ordo, were you looking at the map, or did I mishear?
Who was looking at the map?
It was you.
Oh,
One
okay.
of you
Yeah, I missed
survival
that part.
heaps.
Yeah. I didn't know if I had more survival than the druid or not, but I'll look at the map.
Red was
Okay.
busy at the time.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can just roll survival to check the map.
All right. Yeah, that's a 16.
Okay, 16. Let me just check. Yep. You sort of look around the map, and there's a lot of sort of symbols on it. Some of them are unfamiliar, and there's no real key on the map, so you can't really be certain. But then your eyes sort of fall on one nearby, and you've actually seen something similar before, although it's the kind of thing that only appears on fancier maps. It's a mark for a teleportation circle, not too far from the lab.
Interesting. Interesting.
And you actually see a small note. It's connected to another teleportation circle south of the seaside cliffs with fossils.
Ah. That would have really shortened this journey.
Yeah. Yeah. I literally decided the lab would go here, and then Nick just told me there was a teleportation circle nearby. I promised he wouldn't use that knowledge.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
Red had no idea, but ever since I first put down that teleportation circle, literally
been to
one adjacent hex from where we currently are has been where it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, make
Yeah.
your journey home quicker. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
And,
just quickly uncover that. I think this... Whoop. I think that's the right one anyway.
Yep.
And
Whoa,
okay.
it's massive.
Oh my god, the entire land.
What I'm
gets sucked
learning
through the
from
tunnel.
this is that we absolutely could have, if we could have, yeah, we could have survived that. Should have walked into it ages ago.
Yeah, a bunch of cowards.
Wow. And yeah, I'll relay what I learned to Twak.
Oh.
See, I can be useful. I ain't always about the jokes. He says while making a balloon animal.
Sorry, I didn't catch any of that.
I relay what I know, what I learned about the map and the teleportation circle to Twak while saying, "See, I ain't always about the jokes. I can be useful while making a balloon animal." It's a little balloon animal copy of Twak.
I do not care about this. I do like this, though. Teleportation circles are very useful.
Yeah. There's some smaller notes saying the Druids somehow built it, but the technology was lost.
I've been
Try and add
teleported
it
up.
to the list of things to study.
Yeah, and I'm just Ortho's just musing out loud at this point. I've been teleported all over the place, boss. Never needed a circle to do that.
Hey, Rush. You reckon that lever moves this cart? You reckon it's dangerous?
No, let's go back, have a look at the lever then, and see what it does. It's in between the tracks, so I thought maybe that would be like determining which track it goes on. But let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, well, I guess roll me perception on for the lever then, I guess.
Or investigation.
I'll allow perception or arcana.
Okay, Arcana's good.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
9.
Oh, it's a 10 on the.
Oh no.
Okay, a 9 and a 10. It's definitely a red lever, and it's got very nice crisp stencil of the word push on. The word pull on it.
Anyways, Cranberry pulls the lever.
Alrighty. We're going to do this fish.
get in the minecart. And...
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay,
Well, it's fine,
so
I go to actively murder Cranberry. No, I don't.
it's okay. I try that all the time. Yep. So
to
we're
be
gonna.
honest, I'm surprised it wasn't the books that were cursed or like gonna kill us or something. So
Yeah.
That would be
and
very
he's always
funny. I'll remember
fine.
that one. Yeah, he'd sick killer books on people. Disgraceful.
Wow. Cranberry's just watching you two try to figure this out, and she's getting kind of bored. Ortho's not paying attention to what she's doing, so she just kind of pulls the lever.
Okay. So, everyone roll initiative, please.
Ooh, fun.
No.
Perfect. I believe my
Actually
dex
rolled well
plus
for
two.
once.
Oh, +3. Better dex than I thought.
+4.
Why is this my best roll? When did we have rolled earlier?
13.
21 for me.
I gotta roll for Cranberry too.
Oh, we don't.
Oh,
have,
yeah, we don't
tokens
have
on the board.
tokens. Yeah.
Oh,
Do we have a map?
Now, do we have a map?
Bree just said she's doing it theatre of the mind.
yeah, this is Theatre of the Mind.
Okay.
I was
yeah,
going to draw a map. I was going to draw a map, but it ended up being a bit too abstract.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Just
basically
add
what we're done.
ourselves off screen on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also kind of figured with the checks to figure out the lever failed, we wouldn't be able to get it.
Oh no. Oh, that's in the fog.
I'm going to just put my character thing on the map so I've got
There you go.
something to
Thank you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Also, Bree, you told me my Fugi token was correct. It was set to Nigel.
Oh, sorry. Do you expect me to remember what everyone's character looks like?
No.
Yeah, that's my bad. I just saw a character and I didn't think it through. So yeah, when everyone's rolled initiative, I'll just tell you what happens.
I think the only one left is Ortho.
Yeah, sorry, I was
And-
trying to...
And technically this white, depending on
Yeah, I rolled a 3 for Cranberry, and then I was adding their Dex bonus, which is +4, so that's 7, but I've forgotten what Ortho's rolled.
the man.
Just roll
it
again.
again.
Okay. That's probably about the same. 10 + 4, 14.
Okay.
I'm assuming you got higher dex than me because I've got 0.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay then. So first things first. Whereabouts in the library is everyone? Obviously, Rush and Red are right next to the lever.
And
Uh,
Cranberry.
Yeah, this
Oh,
would have
Cranberry.
been just after my second look through the sack swines.
And I was checking out the map and talking to Twak.
Okay. Yep.
The dream spell, I assume, would be in some kind of arcane book to do with divination? Question mark. So I suppose the D stack.
Yeah. So you're probably on the lower level. I'm gonna say you're probably on the north wall somewhere.
Sure.
So
There we go.
what I'll say is, Rush and Red, you both see Cranberry pull the lever, and you immediately hear a loud whooshing sound.
Cranberry's
Twak.
invisible. I don't see shit.
Okay, some mysterious force, which you're fairly certain is Cranberry, pulls the lever, and you immediately hear a whooshing sound.
Red, what did you do?
Hey, that wasn't me.
I saw you eyeing up that lever.
You didn't see anything. We were examining it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Where were you, Ortho? Oh, still looking at the map.
Yeah, I was wherever the map was, or
Okay.
at
So
the,
you're
actually, I left the map and then I started following Twak.
okay. So you're at the lever as well.
Twak was at the lever.
Oh wait, no, you're following. Yeah, sorry. So Thwack and Ortho, you're both at the north wall, looking at books. When you also hear this whooshing sound, you turn around to see a powerful wind is now blowing across the two tracks. Well, two sets of tracks. Sorry. And let me just double check. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's begin. Red, you're acting before anything else happens.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm gonna dive backwards, like behind a bookcase or something. Just take cover.
Oh yeah. Before I forget.
Actually, I gotta protect family. I'm gonna use the shove action to shove Rush behind some cover.
Whoa.
Yeah, let me just add Guinness to the initiative.
Oh God, what door is Guinness trying to get into right now? It's the instinct I have every time we roll initiative.
Yeah, let me just
Where is Guinness right now?
Guinness would have sort of been squelching around the library while the rest of you looks around. Let me just look up the stat block. Sentient black ooze.
Question mark?
No. Surely a black pudding doesn't have that high dexterity.
Oh, minus
Really?
3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember now.
Oh yeah, -3. I'll just draw that quickly. -1. Okay.
Wow.
Guinness is acting super last.
It's probably just as well.
So yeah, you don't have to worry about Guinness.
I mean, we do, but
Okay. Sorry for the interruption, Red. What were you doing?
So I'm gonna use the shove action to essentially push Rush into cover, because I got this essentially spider sense thinking something is going very badly wrong. My instinct is not going to be protect myself, it's going to be protect my family, and that's Rush at the moment. So Rush is getting pushed into cover, basically.
Okay. What looks like cover to you? There's
Behind a bookcase, maybe?
Okay, there's sort of no sort of bookcases in this little island with the lever. It's basically sort
Alright,
of
I'm
empty.
picking up Rush and I'm throwing him behind some books.
Okay, that's fine. Rush, are you going to
Rush-
try and stop this, or are you allowing it?
Rush will not contest this because they have a -2 in strength. So this is just happening.
You can
Okay.
you can resist it with dexterity.
I have a 0 in dex. Like, I'm not beating this barbarian.
Okay, Red, can you just roll me athletics then, please? Just to try and throw him.
Athletics, sure.
Sorry, throw them.
Yep. Ooh. As a bonus action first, I'd like to rage.
Oh,
Absolutely.
no.
Because I feel like something bad is happening, and I have 1 rage left, and I feel like it might be the time to get some damage resistance.
You don't want to keep that detect magic up.
Nope, detect magic is now gone. But yeah, I get
At least it's
Some
not
benefits.
elemental.
yeah, indeed. I'm just double checking. When I'm raging, do I get advantage on strength checks?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
good. Yeah, the MPMM thing just said advantage on strength saves, so I wanted to double check they hadn't changed. Then like,
I mean, we're still in
Change the
the old
book in
version at the moment anyway.
oh, that's
so-
true. Yeah, no, I don't know
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Anyway, that is a 16.
Okay, 16. I'll say you pick up Rush, and you throw him over the. Are you going to throw him over the sort of tracks, or?
Whatever route looks safest, to be honest. Just to the nearest piece of full cover, or the fullest cover I can see. Whatever straight line to full cover
Yeah.
is available to me.
I'd say Red sort of can assess the danger, and I guess you'd throw him south, so he can get behind the bookcases there, and obviously he's nearer to the door, which leads out.
And then I would like to use my movement to find literally any cover. I imagine there's not much in the room, Like, I
Yeah.
probably can't go that far, but
Yeah.
like, if there's anything I can hide behind, I will try to do that.
There's the table next to the lever.
I'll do the table. The table sounds good. Yeah, I'll like tip the table over and use it as like a small barricade.
Okay, yep. So you tip the table over, books fly everywhere.
Yep,
Is
fuck
that-
'em.
Yep, is that you go?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so what you know, Red notices, as he sort of throws these books all over the place, the ones that land on the tracks are suddenly just, whoop, like they're blown away, and you all realise there's a very strong wind blowing through either tunnel. Through either tunnel and across the tracks. And it's so fast you're not even sure you saw anything. There's a sudden whoop. Could I get a perception check from everyone, please?
Oh,
If I burst.
Oh boy.
why do I
This'll
keep
be
doing so
interesting.
badly? A 10 from Red.
A 13 from Rush.
That's
11 for Twak.
10, 13, 11.
Sucks. Yeah. That's a 9 and a 10 from Ortho and Cranberry.
Amazing.
Oh.
You aren't entirely certain, but it was sort of around like some sort of ovoid container. You couldn't be certain what it actually was. Or could you?
Alright.
Da, da, da.
And yep, it's Twak's turn. So, basically, the wind's blowing. Something just whooshed past. What you'd like to do?
Am I anywhere near the lever?
It's basically you're at the north wall. There's one of the tracks which has a strong wind blowing across it, and then there's the area with the lever.
Just having a quick look at my spell list, but I don't think there's anything that's going to be particularly useful there. So I'll just make my way over towards. I mean, I'll be above it at the moment because I'm a level up.
Oh no, you're on the ground floor.
Oh, I'm on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I am, of course, because we discussed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll make my way over to a lever, preferably without stepping onto a track.
Okay, so the tracks stretch the entire way across the room, so you can't really do that.
Okay, so I'm not anywhere that will allow me to get to a lever then,
Yeah, unless you try crossing a track.
which I'm not going to do because I'm not insane.
I mean, I've played enough D&D with you.
Yeah. One thing you've sort of noticed is the lever seems to have, from where you're standing, the lever seems to have locked in place when it was pulled.
Some kind of mechanism to. Okay.
This is curious.
Okay, I would like to move so again, like behind cover, like behind a shelf where I've still got a good view of everything, and I'm going to hold my action to discern what's happening when something happens.
Okay, sounds good. Is that everything for your turn?
That's everything for my turn.
Okay, next up is Ortho.
Ortho's a bit confused as to why this is happening. He didn't tell Cranberry to pull the lever. So he probably hears in his head, I did something I shouldn't have. Oh, crap. What'd you do? And he gets an explanation about the lever. And he tells Cranberry to try and pull it back, not knowing that it's locked. So that's what he's telling Cranberry to do. But as for him, he's, I guess, going to try and see what's wishing past on the track with Twak.
Okay, yep. When it comes to that next happens, I'll allow you to both either make separate rolls or assist one another. It'll still be a perception check either way. Do you have anything else?
No, not as far as I can tell. Unless it looks like there's anything approaching that might be dangerous.
Fair enough. Sorry, were you about to say something, Twak?
Nope.
Okay, sorry. In that case, we move on to Rush.
Well, Rush gets thrown out of the way by Red, gets to their feet, and can't see anything that's actually a danger. Everyone seems to be freaking out, but Rush is like, well, there's a noise, there's a wind. Did that book
I swear to
disappear
God, Rush,
when
if you
it
get
fell
out
onto
from
the
behind that
tracks?
bookcase.
Angry Druid.
Rush is gonna like chuck just some random stuff towards the tracks,
Okay.
like either a book or a candlestick or just something to see what happens.
Okay, yep. You pick up a book or a candlestick or something, throw it on the track, and it gets blown away. I'm gonna say if you'll probably have time to throw a couple of things, and the books just get blasted away straight away. A slightly heavier candlestick sort of lands on the track and sort of grates a bit.
It just gets blown like along the track.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get blown off the track, and there's a loud bzzz from nowhere in particular.
From nowhere in particular.
Yeah,
What,
like
as
the
in
sound
like just an ambient noise?
yeah, just like a klaxon
in the
sound.
But that wind must be coming through those holes, right? Like
Yep.
that must be part of the delivery system, right, gang?
Makes sense to me. He says.
Why are you all
holding onto his
freaking
hat.
out? What the fuck? Like,
I'm not freaking out.
just I don't know. You like we've activated the delivery system, so
When
I guess it's going to deliver something or
when
take something
when-
for delivery.
when Rush threw the candle holder, candle bar, whatever, onto the track, there was the buzzing noise. Was there anything there I could discern with my held action?
Roll me a perception check.
Damn it!
Actually, no. Roll me Arcana, if you prefer.
Oh, that is much better. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Since I'm helping, do they get the advantage?
Yes, but you'll give up.
Oh. Well, I want to
Yeah,
see what was
you'll-
wishing by on the tracks. Whatever
Yeah.
that pod was.
Yeah. If you hold yours for the
Yeah,
wishing
yeah.
by,
Okay.
mine was a vague whenever anything happens, and this qualifies as a anything happened.
That's fair. That's fair.
Total of 18.
Yep, for an 18, I'll say you sort of intuitively realise this must be some sort of warning that the track is in some way blocked. So blocking the tracks might cause something to happen. Whether it's good or not
this
is anyone's guess.
Yeah, that's the sticking point here. So I'm not going to say anything.
Yep.
Anything more from Rush?
Oh yeah, it's still my turn. Yeah. I don't know, guys, gang. Like this just seems fine. Don't go in the wind or whatever. You might get knocked by a flying book delivery service or something. But I don't know, just be careful, I guess. And that'll be my go.
Okay. So next up is initiative 10. Let me just double check my notes on the trap.
Trap.
Oh, did I
You
say
said
that out
anything
loud?
about a trap?
It's just a technical term. Don't worry about it. Yep. Nothing happens on initiative 10 for this particular hazard. In fact, I can probably remove that. But yeah, it's Cranberry the Sprite's turn.
Okay, Cranberry is going to attempt to push the lever back, not knowing it's locked.
Yeah, it's completely locked in place. You're not entirely sure if it was actually moved back, it would actually do anything.
That's fair. That's fair. Does that use my action for Cranberry?
Yes, I'm afraid so. You still have your movements and
Okay.
bonus action.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to visualize like where to go though with no map, but I'm gonna say they are just staying away from the wind.
Fair enough.
And
Sorry.
I guess I was gonna say somebody needs to be keeping a watch on Guinness. Where is Guinness, and what do they look like they're doing?
Okay, so Guinness is currently in between the tracks. They sort of nervously shifting between Red and Rush. They sort of settle on Red, who's closest. And, well, they haven't done anything yet. It's not their turn.
All right. And I suppose Cranberry in a... Wait, can I talk?
Oh yeah, talking's a free action, as we've been saying since 3rd edition.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Cranberry will look at Guinness in a squeaky little voice. Say, I'm sorry, I messed up. Just calm down. We'll get this fixed.
Right, okay. I didn't do
Stay
anything
away
wrong,
from
did
the
I?
tracks.
I
No,
didn't
you're
do
fine.
Okay, stay away from the tracks. Stay away from the tracks.
Do not go on them. Do not cross them.
Okay, I'll find somewhere safe to wait. Oh, I know. Is that your turn, Cranberry?
As far as I can tell, yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on to Guinness's turn. They're going to nervously sort of look around. Yep, there's an open capsule on the middle of the track, which books have been sort of flying in and out of. So they're going to sort of slurp all the way over to it and put themselves in there. Or start putting, sort of oozing themselves into there.
The literal thing they were just told not to do.
No, because that's not on the tracks.
That's fair.
Okay. So yeah, Red. The wind's still whooshing. Guinness has just slid past you and started slurping into this capsule. What would you like to do?
Slurping is a very good word, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grapple Guinness.
Ooh.
Oh, why?
Okay.
Because I gotta get Guinness out of there.
Roll me athletics then. Guinness will be opposing
Okay.
with athletics.
Question.
Yes.
Would Red have an idea of how possible that even is, given the ooze-like nature of Guinness?
I don't think he would. His intelligence score is 4. There are dogs smarter than Red.
Yeah. I will say, because you've known Guinness a while, you all know that that black puddings are not immune to grappled.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
I don't
well, we're all good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're all good. I've killed
That-
Nick's character.
That is an 18.
Okay, you have beaten Guinness's 12. So yeah, you grab Guinness in a big bear hug.
Hey, I'm starting to get the feeling you're just fishing for hugs at this point.
And I drag Guinness out of the room.
Okay,
or at
yeah.
least as best I can.
So you're pulling Guinness out of the container.
The tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to just like go as far away from the container as possible.
Okay. Obviously, you feel Guinness's form burning you slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't be such a baby. It's only a D8.
And you're raging anyway, so you're fine.
I'm not.
Oh, it's gonna be
there,
acid
Totem.
damage, isn't it? Sorry, forgot.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the damage.
Where's that D8 gone? And that's 7 points of acid damage.
Okay.
But yep, Guinness has been pulled out of the capsule.
You know this hurts every time I do it, right?
Is that your
Stop
go?
doing it.
Look, we stay together. We're family.
Love hurts, mate.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, we move to initiative count 20. There's another whoosh on the upper track. Ortho, I think, has a held action if he wants to try and observe it.
Yeah, try and see what's going on. Are they just like parts full of books being swished around? And because that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's not gonna. Nope, that's a 4 plus whatever, but less than 10.
Yep,
I'm
something.
gonna inspiration that though,
Okay.
because use it or lose it. This seems like it's going on for a bit. But yeah, I rolled the other dice, the one with the nuclear symbol for the 20, and it landed on a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Okay.
Wait, perception, right?
Yep, perception.
23.
Okay. So yeah, your eyes just sort of focus just enough, and you realise what's whooshing past is actually a capsule very similar to the one in the middle of the room. Well done pulling Guinness out of that, Red. And your
Voice
eyes
in my
actually. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Red. It's good to feel good about yourself. And the other thing you notice, Ortho, on the opposite side of the room, just next to the other door that you could see as you entered, is a large button with a sign next to it that says "Emergency Shut Off."
I don't tell anyone. No. I mentally command Cranberry to go push the button on their turn. Hey, I think I figured something out. There's a stop button over there, and I'll point to the button.
Okay, cool. And the other thing everyone hears is an absolutely deafening crash as something on the lure track collides with the candlestick that was thrown on it. I'm assuming this was a large sort of person high size candlestick, not just like a little one.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
And you basically see the candlestick's basically bent and broken and just goes flying past Rush's head.
Holy fuck.
And
Get behind the bookcase.
I was behind the candlestick.
Yep, and the capsule that collided with it just sort of rolls off the track, smacks into the other capsule. The sort of a hatch on that capsule slams shut, and it's knocked onto the other set of tracks and immediately whooshes off. Good thing Guinness wasn't in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the capsule that just got derailed pops its hatch open and is ready and waiting and open. And yeah, we go to Twak.
Okay, so yeah, this is like bisecting the room. Am I on the
we should
same
all
side
get in
as
there.
am I on the same side as the emergency stop switch or not?
No, that's on the opposite side with Rush.
Okay, then I cannot do that. I got nothing. I'm just gonna slink further into the bookcase away from potential projectiles.
Okay, could you roll me a quick perception check, please?
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh, hey, when did Slink get here? And then I realized that was from a different campaign that none of you were in. They are a kobold.
Perception +2, better than I thought. Oh wow, that's a good roll. 19.
Okay, 19. Let me just double check. Countermeasures.
I don't like the sound of countermeasures. I don't measure up much. You don't need to counter it.
It's fine. It's fine. You've got
Oh.
camp health.
I'm not even
That's-
4 foot.
It's just measuring the counter. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that's just a
That's
part of a trap stat block. Yeah. You notice a large pile of books, Twak, and there's something behind them.
I call out to it,
Be ye friend, be ye foe.
You don't hear an answer.
I am going to ready. Hold up, what's my cantrips? Produce flame.
In a library.
In a library. Surely there's no flammable material here.
Yes, because it's not. It's an attack, not a save. It's not like a cone.
Okay.
All I have to do
That's
is
fair.
not touch books.
Yeah. I will clarify to you, you can't see what's behind it, so it could be an
I know.
object, could be a creature.
I know.
be a rift
I'm
into the-
just being cautious because I assume I used up my movement getting to where I am now, made the perception check, and then
Okay.
can't do much more until next turn. So
That's
that will
fair.
be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Ortho.
Okay, so wait. How did it get back? Oh wait, no. My held action was I was confused a second. How did it get back to my turn? It hasn't been Cranberry's yet. Can I? How far away is the button?
Okay, the
Wait, it
button
doesn't matter.
is...
Can I? Better question. Can I target the button with my Eldritch Blast?
You can certainly try.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter how far away it is unless it's over 300 feet.
Well, oddly
Please
enough,
do not destroy the button.
Yeah, can I reach the button with my 30 feet of movement?
If you cross one of the tracks, yes.
Oh, yeah, then I can't
You're
reach
on the
button.
same side I am. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't
Ah.
reach the button.
Well, yeah, so
Because-
you'd have to cross 2 of the tracks.
Yeah, going over the tracks is a very bad idea, and this is my only Nordmark character without Misty Step. So, can I do some kind of check to see if hitting it with Eldritch Blast to turn it off would be a good idea or bad idea?
Roll me Arcana, please.
Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay. What characteristics do you have on your Eldritch Blast, by the way? Because I know Warlocks get a few.
I don't have Agonizing Blast. I just have Eldritch Spear, which gives it a range of 300 feet.
Okay, do you have anything that would nothing that would push enemies or anything?
Oh, actually, I do have the pushing one.
Okay,
Repelling blast.
yeah,
Yep,
repelling
Repelling
blast. Yep, I'll say you think it might blow. It might work, but it might also blow up the button. Then you're in trouble.
Oh, see, now my smarter characters would not do it at this point, but he's not one of my smarter characters. What do y'all think?
But he's wise, isn't he?
Yeah, he's actually what? He's got 14 wisdom, so I think he's just gonna wait for Cranberry to push it. Do the smart
Okay.
thing.
Okay, anything else?
Make a balloon animal.
Okay. Ortho at this difficult time makes a balloon animal. What animal is it?
It is. It's a version of the elk that Red turns into sometimes.
Have you mentioned about the big red button?
Yeah, I told everyone where it
Yeah.
was. It looked like there's an off button. And I'm gonna have my little sprite push the button if nobody else can get to it.
Bree, you said the button's near me, right?
Yep, the button's on the same side as you. And it is Rush's
Alright.
turn, of course. Just to clarify.
Yeah, Rush is gonna have seen Ortho agonizing over, like, maybe doing a sparky thing with their hands, like getting ready to and thinking about it. It's like, no, mate, I'll go press it. It's just here, right? And just wanders
Okay.
over and presses a button.
Okay, so you find the
Rush
buttons.
explodes.
You find the buttons quite hard to press.
Oh, fuck, not with this strength.
Yep, it's slightly rusted. Could you please give me a strength check?
Okay. Is there anything I could do? Right, fuck it. Let's go. I am gonna do Tides of Chaos. Oh no, I can't because I've not done.
You've used it.
Damn it.
Yeah,
All
well,
right, no
magic, sir.
Tides of Chaos. Fuck
Because
it.
Bree's too
Alright.
nice.
Yep. -2 strength. Here we go.
Cast more level spells.
Ah. Yeah.
You don't get it back by casting leveled spells.
No, I only get it back when I have a thingy roll. Wild Surge.
Hmm.
Yeah,
okay.
which gives you Tides of
No,
Chaos. Wait, hang on.
specifically when
I
Bree
don't- I
does
don't get
the
to
wild
choose when to
surge
do that.
from Tides of Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bree has to do it.
Yeah, that's not gonna do shit, is it?
What do you roll, sorry?
A 3.
Oh, yeah. You try and push down on this button with all your might. And...
Red might need a hand over him, mate.
yeah.
Oh no, it is once you cast sorcerer spells. Okay, but never mind.
Yeah,
My bad.
be like dated in my knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what?
Envis 53. Sorry, Bree, hang on.
You know what, Rush? So you're trying your best to push down this button. You let out a cry of frustration, and you feel actually a small spark of magic jump into you.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Roll on the wild magic table, please.
Alright, here we go.
Excuse me of
No
being
fun.
nice.
Got
Oh,
a
fuck.
99. What does that mean? That is okay. Roll 1d6. On a 1, I regain 2d10 hit points. I'll just roll a 6 and we'll see what happens. It's a 5. On a 5, I regain all my expended sorcery points, which I have not spent any, so nothing happens really.
Yep, you feel you feel this spark of magic just fill you up, but you're already full. You've gained nothing.
This is hilarious. Spend cast spells.
You lose. You get nothing. Good day,
Right.
sir.
Come on, I've given you an encounter. Why haven't you not
Full
cast any
caster when they have
spells?
to use one of their 8 spell slots.
None of my spells are relevant to anything that has happened this entire quest, really.
Hey, same.
What fucking spells have you got? Is it just ceremony written 8 times or something?
They're all like
Combat!
they're all combat spells, but there's nothing to attack here.
There was like a horrible ooze monster. What do you want?
Like last session!
Right, I killed that with chill touch, like,
Yeah,
or frostbite or whatever it was.
Oh
There was
my
a-
god.
there's a bunch of magical
thing-
zombies.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they were minions. They were easy.
You're
Only
easy.
a non-warlock to be so stingy about spell slots.
I mean, I could cast a 9th level fireball. Once.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Rush is just gonna like be confused about what they've just felt and call out to Red like, "You can press a button, can't you?" For not yeah, it's my RSI's kicking in, you know.
Oh, fine.
Okay. Is that your turn, Rush?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're up to Cranberry the Surprise. Oh, Blue, I will remind you that Cranberry is in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm. And they fly up and over the wind if there's any way to do that.
The sort of tunnels are the entire height of the room, Actually, no, there's the grating, isn't there?
Ah.
Okay, so they fly up, but obviously the wind reaches up to the grating, so they'd have to somehow get upstairs first if they wanted to fly over it.
Well, that would take several turns, and I don't know if we have several turns before anything else happens in this slowly malfunctioning book delivery system. So... What?
The stairs leading to the upstairs are actually on the other side, are basically on sort of the sort of closest to the other door, which you assume leads in from the corridors. So to get up there, Cranberry would have to find another way to get up there. Otherwise, they have to cross over the winds.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It doesn't really look like Cranberry can do anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of learning here that I really should have drawn a map. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm losing... Theater of the Mind doesn't work well for me because I have no attention span, so I'm trying my best here.
That's fair.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. On to Guinness then. Guinness is currently being grappled by Red. They say,
Hell yeah.
Red, you might want to let go of me. I don't want to burn you anymore.
Well, I don't want you going in those capsules.
Okay, I won't go in the capsule. Stop burning yourself.
All right, then.
Yep. They sort of nervously pull away from you.
And I'll just, I'll fail the grapples check or whatever needed to escape.
Yeah.
You should let
Just
go as
let go.
a free action,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, those are the words I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the burns, Red.
Don't
was worth it.
apologise, Guinness. He did it to himself.
Okay. And they sort of crouch behind the they sort of change their form to look like they're crouching behind the table.
Oh.
And we're back. Yep, we're back to the top of the round with Red.
I run over to press that button.
Okay, so you can run south. You can run over the track. You running through the track?
That sounds like a bad idea. How far is it if I run south?
Jump the tracks, you'll be fine.
While the wind's still there.
You're a barbarian, you can take it.
Either it's going to
It'll
be...
take me.
Are you still raging?
I took damage last turn, so yeah.
Yeah, so, you're going to have advantage whatever the track is.
I'd wager it's a bunch of bludgeoning if you fail, though.
Maybe. Just don't die.
Easy. Yeah, I will say you're about maybe 40 feet from the button. So you could use all your movement and your action to move towards it. And then obviously it's an arcane interaction to try and push it.
Yep, I'll do that. Dash south, woof, round, and
Okay.
smash that button.
Okay, so as you move onto the track, you're hit by a massive wind. Please make me a strength saving throw.
Wait. I said, hang on. I was asking about south because you said south or the tracks, right?
Oh no, the tracks are to the south, in between you and the button.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, so it's wind or tracks are the two choices.
No, the tracks are where the wind's going across.
So is there
the other
basically
route,
no way
the
for Red
safe
to get to
route-
the button apart from through the wind?
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
was
right.
given two directions. What's in the other direction?
Wait. No, I just said the button's to the south, so you'd have to cross those tracks.
Oh, I misheard. I thought I heard south or the tracks. Okay.
Oh. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. It's, I just misheard. Okay, so right. All right.
Hey, it's fucking wind, you'll be fine.
It is not going to be fine. I am going.
You're strong,
got
I
rope.
believe.
Not like you're made of paper like me.
I'm going to tie some rope around my waist, and then I'm going to tie that to something heavy in the room, maybe the lever, and then run over. You said it was about 40 feet, so 50 feet of hempen rope should cover it. And then I'm going to go over
Yeah.
the tracks.
Yeah, although it would be an action to tie the rope around yourself.
Oh, yeah, it would. Well, I'll do that, and I'll get there next turn then, I guess.
Fair enough. Okay, so as you run onto the track, you feel the wind blasting against you. Make me a strength saving throw, please.
Here we go. Okay, 19.
Nice.
Okay, so the wind's strong, but you're stronger, and you manage to power through.
Okay, I'm 10 feet away from it.
Yep.
That's me.
Okay, we're at initiative 20. So the real question is, what happens when something flies across the track and there's a rope there?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just some Three Stooges bullshit.
I'm torn here. On the one hand, it's logical. On the other, do I want to be mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Always be mean.
Why is that a question? Nick
Yeah,
made
what the
this
fuck?
decision. He gets to live with it.
It is going to be hilarious.
What if you give the rope some kind of save? If it passes or fails, the rope gets cut and red's fine. And if
Rope
it
doesn't
does
get
the
a
other
save.
one-
It's a rope.
There
I
are
was
rules
giving
for
the
cutting
DM
rope, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like,
Specifically,
it's
um,
literally in the rope.
yeah. Specifically, it has to be slashing or piercing damage, I believe.
Damn.
2 hit points. It doesn't specify a type of damage, but I mean, as the DM, you're welcome to specify types of damage it might be immune to. But it has 2
Yeah.
hit points.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. Red,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to treat this as you technically being in the wind, but I'm going to let you take your save at... Well, normally it will be a dexterity save to get out of the way, but I'll let you make a strength save instead. To not get pulled by the
Okay.
rope, as something flies across the track and hits the rope.
All right. Sounds good. Let's give it a go.
Should this
Anybody-
affect the DC at all?
We lost you, Enfys. Also, I'm getting
19.
flash-
Right, you
Yeah,
sort of-
okay. 19 is, well, that definitely beats the DC. So yeah,
Gotta love having advantage.
yeah. So you feel yourself being suddenly jerked towards the track, but you pull back, and you're just able to keep pulling, and the rope snaps instead. And the
I was getting
capsule...
flashbacks.
Sorry, go on.
I was getting flashbacks to the old horror movie Ghost Ship. If anybody's ever seen that.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, and I hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rope snaps, the capsule slides off, knocks the old one off onto the other track, and its hatch pops open. Red, you probably stumble a bit, but you aren't knocked prone, or pulled prone as it were. And yeah, onto Twak.
Alrighty then. I have seen something potentially behind some books. I have do not have produce flame, so I was prepared to cast it, but I didn't need to. And I'm just gonna take a wide berth around the stack to see if I can see what this thing I appear to have seen is.
Okay. You sort of peek round and try to look, and you can just make out another button labelled emergency stop, albeit one that's behind a very large pile of books.
I pushed a button.
Through the books,
Through the. Oh, you knock the books aside and push the button.
Okay, that's going to take an action. But, yep, you're just sending an item interaction to get the button, so... Click. And the whooshing stops. And there's just sort of a general, as everything shuts down.
I think I did it.
I exit the stack and I say,
Once again, it falls to me to solve the problem. Why did I bring you all?
Yeah.
Well, you needed Red to snap his rope on the tracks as well. Probably.
Hey, it wasn't me that pulled that lever. What's going on?
Well,
This
me.
place is full of shenanigans in it, so. Anyway, like those capsules on that track, that must be like how they get the books out of here, right? So we stick stuff in them, it goes up the holes into the delivery
Yes.
places, right?
One direction will lead us back up to upstairs.
Yeah. Rush and Twak, could you just give me a raw intelligence roll?
I'll give you raw intelligence, yeah.
It means I love you intelligence in dinosaur.
Raw.
17 total.
No, that's on that one for me.
Oh no. It means I'm sapiosexual for you in dinosaur. Oh no. Okay, Rush, you've considered that. Do you even know where these tracks go? They could go anywhere. They could be anyone. Are we even sure they're tracks at all?
I don't trust anything in this fucking place, mate.
Twak, it occurs to you that the tracks probably lead. There's two sets of tracks, so while one probably leads back upstairs, you have no idea where the other one goes.
Hmm.
On the other hand, it also occurs to you that the capsules probably aren't designed for people to ride in, especially with the amount of
This is
force they
probably
move
fine,
with.
So I walk up to Red. Say, you look like you were doing a good job trying to keep people safe, and I got this little balloon elk for you, and I hand them the balloon animal.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
And I walk away.
And then he waddled away.
It's dangerous to go along. Take this.
Inspiration. Just because I'm nostalgic for all those memes.
So Twackle joins up with everyone proper and says,
We should keep downwards tunnel in mind, for if we cannot progress further through doors, that may lead us to another room. But for now... Oh, no, earlier, I saw...
they point to Red.
I saw you doing ritual for detecting magics, yes?
Yeah. What of it?
Did you find any magics? You did not mention.
Some of the books were magical. I opened them up. There was nothing special in them. So I threw them on the ground again.
Which ones? I would like to read.
Check the ones on the ground that I threw down there, spine open.
Are they specifically only like a couple that are open like that, or is it like a random littering?
There will be all the books that were spilt on the ground when Red kicks over the table. But there's a few sort of, as he mentioned, sort of spine up that he's specifically threw on the ground. You can sort of distinguish.
Yes, then I shall collect those, write the table, and look through them books to see if I can determine what would be magical about them.
Oh yeah, that's actually. Oh yeah, if you want to look them through now. Give me an Arcana check, please.
Our survey says my worst roll so far tonight. That's a 13.
Okay, these just seem to be general books of magic. After a bit of looking, you sort of discern maybe there's quite a lot of doodling in the margins, including some sort of what looks like someone's practice at drawing the kinds of runes and sigils that are used to encode magic in wizard spellbook. Perhaps that was the source of magic. Otherwise, they just seem like general sort of tomes on the subject of magic.
I put them in my pack.
Yep, they are sufficient, I will say, for the knowledge check boon I mentioned earlier.
So with that 2 research advantages?
Yeah. If you're doing any research in downtime, well, the next research in downtime you make that could relate to magical books, it will give you advantage.
Ah, okay, awesome. I'll add that to my inventory. Thank you all. Now I have 2 of them. Interesting.
Yep, and congratulations, by the way. You beat the trap I called. Big pneumatic tube. Which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Enfys might have suggested it in the stream.
No, I suggested the portal tunnel, I believe.
Oh, yeah, you did, actually. I think I can't remember who suggested the pneumatic tubes.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Pixel.
Maybe. Yeah, is anyone else doing anything in the library, or shall we look for the next way forward?
Yeah, so since we're here for Guinness, I'm going to go to the O section and look up oozes.
Okay. Roll me investigation then, please.
Investigation. It's just a 1. Okay. Oh, come on. Fuck it. I'll use my inspiration for it. Let's go. Ugh. There.
Slightly better.
Do I get anything for a 9?
For a 9, not really. You find some. You find a random book and sort of skim through it, and there is a sort of a 1 paragraph mention of oozes being known to become intelligent, usually through the intervention of mages.
Yeah, I don't know what else is in him, guys. Like, this is it's a lot of books. We can't read through all of them, like.
Well, you do not need to read all of them. I already have
Or any of
pertinent
them.
information.
All right. Well, so those signs we were supposed to be reading, right? Well, we got like number 1 and number 3. Any thoughts on where number 2 might be?
That is why we need to keep going through doors. Explore more rooms.
Is there another door in here other than the one we came through?
Yep, it's next to the switch Red was trying to reach, and Rush was trying to push.
Okay.
I would like to do a quick check. Ortho is a bit curious on what people know about his boss, so he's going to wonder if books on the entertainment would be under T or E and try to search.
Yeah. Roll me investigation, please.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's I'm gonna. Did I get an inspiration like 5 minutes ago for all that roleplay, or was that just Ben?
Yeah, you and Ben both got inspiration.
All right.
Ben, because I found his quip funny. You for the moment.
Yeah, 13. I ain't rolling well at all.
Okay, for a 13, you find after a bit of looking, you find a couple of books on the Fae, and you're able to look up entertainment there. But all is mentioned is this ancient and powerful Fae themes himself after a clown and not much else.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Anyways, we done here? He closes the book. Actually, and puts it in his pack.
Next room it is, I guess. We check out this door this time, see if there's any weird runes or anything about it.
Okay, so what you see is basically identical to the last door. It's a lovely oaken door. Let me just look up the description again. Yep, it's a lovely wooden door made from oak, inlaid with a darker walnut, and a lovingly placed black brass plaque leads. Well, the other one read library. This one reads corridors.
Gonna be like that fucking labyrinth we came in through, innit?
Looks like it.
Hope all these corridors don't move around on us. First we gotta collect a bunch of wares, and now we gotta go through shifting corridors. Who would design a place like that?
There will be
Wizards.
pattern.
This place is
Do not worry about it.
Yeah, should hope that guy got beat up. Ideally by a very cute orange tiefling.
We know we got beat up at least once because he's got a broken nose.
He might have just fallen into a wall or something. It happens.
Gravity can beat people up too.
So there's no like runes or anything around this door, like the portal door.
You know what, you can roll me an investigation check if you want to check.
I'll make it Arcana.
I will give him advantage by detailing the kind of things to look for.
Yep, that
Using my
sounds like
Arcana proficiency.
Yep, that sounds like an assistance. So yep, roll with advantage.
And can I take a Arcana instead of investigation?
I'll go on then.
Hey. It's only an extra 2. 17.
Yep, the door's fine. It's just a door.
Just a door, gang. Red, you want to do it on us?
You said it was just a door. Stand by your own conviction.
Yeah. My wrist's hurting a bit from doing that button, so maybe you can do the handles, you know?
Just an innocent little door.
I mean, you
What
seem
am
pretty
I
certain.
surrounded by?
I opened the door.
Okay, door's open.
Okay. So Twak, please make me a strength save. No, I'm joking. You open the door and it's fine. You open up onto the cold light of the corridors again. And yep, I think this is a good time for a break.
Awesome. I shall go put the kettle on. I need to hydrate my throat. I've gone through my entire pint of slop.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yep, I'll switch the break screen. Let's call this a 10-minute break. Anyone want any longer?
No, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Well,
Well, yep. Well, 29 minutes too. Yeah, fine. We'll call it past. So yeah, how's chat? Welcome to the chat, AB666, cool name. Thank you for complimenting the cosplayer, worked hard on it.
Yeah.
Do you know Blue?
Yeah, it's my friend Abby.
Oh right, yeah, from your Vandelver game.
Yeah. She's also looking to take part in Nordmark stuff in the future.
Oh neat.
Yeah.
So she's the one who drew the entire deck of Wonder.
Yes, she is.
Definitely
was a
the kind
fun
of player
moment.
we need.
Yeah. She's playing a very stab-happy cleric that just got a Hellfire dagger. Thanks to the deck of Wonder.
Well then. Well, you know what happened if you upset someone like that?
What?
You made a serious clerical error.
Aha.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna pee.
and nobody died yet. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Okay, I return.
Welcome back.
Yep, I'm just going to take my estrogen. If you've got medications to take, remember to take them.
Haha, imagine being able to afford medication. What is this? Somewhere with free or cheap healthcare?
Okay, Yankee Doodle.
Yeah.
Of course, I imagine it's not too long before our Premier Keir Starmer decides to let American healthcare companies buy parts of the NHS.
Sure, the population will be very happy with that. A cheap or free healthcare suddenly costs 10 grand for a single ibuprofen off the shelf.
Lesbian Obama.
Somebody's gonna have to explain the lesbian Obama thing to me.
just
Perish.
yes, that but with lesbians.
That doesn't really explain anything.
Honestly, there's nothing to explain. It's just I was being silly with Catbad and it happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, lesbians.
Lesbian.
Cat girl lesbians. Yeah.
Lesbian Obama is the most powerful Obama.
She has a sword. It's probably like a katana or something cool.
Oh, lesbian Obama is a weeb. Because of course.
Yeah. Lesbian Obama's like, nothing personal, kid.
Let's see, if we want to get into the secure labs, we have to basically do Clockwork Dungeon all over again.
Lol.
There are some similarities here.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
The dungeons themselves are very different.
Yeah.
Would you like a hint?
Sure.
Like, we've not actually been told that this is a shifting place at all.
No.
No, I was just making a joke.
All right,
No, I was making a joke to reference Clockwork Dungeon. That's all I was doing.
fair enough.
Fair.
Sorry, Bree, interrupted you there. What was the hint?
The hint is, don't forget, if you're checking rooms for fragments of the house clean stuff poster, there were a bunch of rooms upstairs.
Yeah, the main labs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like the ones that are in active use.
Yeah.
So we could just go upstairs, read the poster there, and then come back.
Yep, you could do.
I'm
you
certainly got the cogs for that guy anyway, so might as well, right?
Of
I
course,
definitely need.
Sorry,
What?
go on.
I was like, I definitely need a long rest right now with my no missing health and no expended spell slots.
Yep, by all means, use up possibly your only long rest.
Just because we go back doesn't mean we're going to use the long rest now, right?
True.
Why would we go back?
Yeah.
To read signs and shit.
Yeah, to get the
Right,
cleaning
I'm not
poster in
saying
its
like
entirety.
we're going to go through this next room and see where that goes, but like if we exhaust all of the stuff down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been kind of waiting for, like, assuming that at some point there's going to be a big baddie that we have to fight. So, like, I didn't want to use up my spell slots on those, the minion type ones that we fought in the first
that's fair.
encounter. And then frostbite worked so well against that thing, the blob.
Yeah, no, it had a weakness. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, back.
We're all here.
Okay, is that everyone back?
Yep.
Okay, we'll just sign off. Ben?
Hello.
Nick?
Ben?
Blue?
Snowflame.
And Enfys?
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Genuinely wasn't sure if your internet had cut out again there.
You're a little shit.
Okay then, back to the main screen. Oh, I should sit up straight. No, sit up gay.
I was gonna call you out then. I can be like, what happened to our favorite lesbian?
Asexual lesbian. I need to be specific.
Yes, true.
Very true.
Aspian.
Trebian and Ace.
E.
Anyways, yeah. So you emerge into the corridors again. What would you like to do?
So are these the same corridors that we were in when we first came down?
Yep. In fact, you're just a few meters away. You can see the door you opened earlier that led into the workshop.
I guess it makes sense. Like, there is literally
That's
just a small corridor linking them that had the weird portals and shit, so... There must be more places down here, right?
Yeah. So what other
Of
doors
course.
can we see?
Okay, you can't see any doors immediately, but you can always go exploring.
Yeah. So we go exploring.
Okay, we've lost an amount of rope, right? Because the red's broke. But if we all got a 50-foot of it,
Yeah. I mean, Red
Yeah.
could if Red took the time, he can probably recover 2 25-foot lengths of rope.
But I don't think we really need rope, right? Like, we were down here, like, this is the same corridors we were in before, so... You can just walk around, right?
Yeah.
Watch out for those weird things that, like, attacked us before, but we know how easy they are to kill, so it's no bother.
If I was going to make unnecessarily complicated research labs hidden deep in a mountain, I would make these corridors in like a maze that only I know the answer of how to solve.
Who are you, Merryfirth Winifrith?
In order to outsmart a wizard, you must think like a wizard. I do this by being a wizard.
And
Inspiration.
thank you.
And I'll just pretend.
Wait, I already
was
have
dead.
it. Damn.
Give it to somebody else.
Oh, did someone not use their inspiration?
Can I give it to somebody else, or am I? Is it being lost to the ether?
You can give it to someone else, yeah.
Okay. Who needs inspiration?
I don't have it at the moment, but so many other people also don't.
I don't think any of us have inspiration, so you'll pick Enfys.
All right.
They
With my
can't
D6.
pick Enfys. They already have inspiration.
Nick 1, 2, Ben 2, 3, and Blue 5, 6.
You can give it to me.
It's a 3. No, DM.
No. So
Sorry, that was for me, yeah?
Yeah. I rolled a 3,
Thank you.
and you were 2 and 3.
So Ortho hears this little speech, walks over to Twak, says, "Wait, you're a wizard?"
Twak takes a really long, deep breath in and sighs loudly.
Oh, come on. You can't take a joke.
Okay.
I thought
So,
it was
yeah.
pretty good.
But yeah,
Okay. So yeah, I will pull back the curtain slightly and say you have 2 places you could go. Could I just get a survival roll from someone?
I'm not rolling a survival. Somebody else can do that. But I will say Twak is connecting everybody's rope and tying one end of it to one of the doors we've already ended.
Yeah, is this a 17 on
Like
survival?
the handle.
Okay, for a 17. Ahead down the corridor, you see a long, dark corridor, and you think at the very end of it, there's a slight glint indicating something's there. But you also smell something warm and humid, which you think you could easily follow to another door. Which way would you like to go?
Alright. Well, I send Cranberry to the glinting room. The glinty thing. See what's there.
Okay. So, Cranberry scouts ahead.
Yep.
What they find is a pair of massive, heavy doors. They appear to be made of the same adamantine as the workshop, but they're impossibly thick, and there's no sign of a keyhole or a handle. Looking closer,
I'm telling you guys, if we can get these doors off the handles, we can sell them for a lot of gold.
You know, I'm trying to block a doorway, but I'm impossibly thick.
You can have inspiration, but never say that again.
Roger that.
Ortho, I don't think we can even carry that, mate. Even if we could get it off.
Oh yeah. What Cranberry does see is a small note.
What kind of note? C sharp, E flat.
A paper note.
What does the note say, Brie?
Notes don't say anything. You have to read them.
That's true.
Some notes say things.
Is Cranberry reading the note? Is Cranberry literate?
Yeah, Cranberry's literate. Cranberry has a higher intelligence than I do.
That's fair. Okay, so the note reads, and it's written in common. MW, if you have nothing nice to tell me about my research, then don't bother me at all. Nobody's coming in unless they want to bring me a snack. Don't forget the sauce. T. Midgley, younger.
Okay, cool. Can we get
the
that?
special sauce.
Yeah, I'll
in
put that
the,
in chat for you.
Yeah. And I will relay the information about the note. Said, yeah, it looks like we need some kind of sandwich or something with some sauce on it to get in there. So,
Oh, Ortho specifically, roll me an intelligence check.
oh boy. Yeah, that's a less than 10. That's what that is.
F.
You could go for a sandwich right now.
Can I have the sprite do one so they can call me an idiot?
Fine.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, that's much better. Hold on, what's the sprite's intelligence modifier? Yeah, +2, so 18.
Yep. The sprite remembers that there was a sandwich in the workshop on the desk.
Yes.
I took that sandwich, I think. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like something I'd do.
Yep. Do you
I
have it in
can't be
your
sure if I
pocket?
did or not. I'm gonna let you decide if I do or not, because I honestly can't remember if I took it or not.
I think you did say something about taking the sandwich, so I'll say, yeah, you've got the sandwich on you.
Cool. All right. Does it have sauce on it? Because there was like a bottle of sauce or something next to it on the table, or?
There was a note about sauce, saying it was
Yeah.
in the secure workshop.
All right, secure workshop. So in order to get in the secure workshop, we've got to follow the instructions on the cleaning thing. And yeah, so we have to go to the workshop and then come back down here. I think. Does that make sense?
So we are going to other room first. Understood.
I don't really got much choice, to be honest.
Okay. So you're headed to the other room?
The warm, humid room.
Yep. So you follow this sort of waft of warm, swampy air. And what you eventually find is
Feels like
find a
home.
you find a slightly water-damaged wooden door. It is hand-warm to the touch, and a bright light is leaking from under it. It doesn't appear to be. It has a handle, but no lock.
I wish I had arcane lock right now.
Don't you mean knock?
I do mean knock. Shut up. Go on.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Please do not arcane lock this door.
I know
Be
what-
elks and draw from the deck of wonder.
All right.
You want to try to break the lock?
There isn't a
Well,
lock
You
on
want to
it.
try to open door?
Yeah, it's just a handle.
Yeah,
There's no
wait,
lock.
why do we want knock if we don't think it's locked? Hang
Yeah,
on,
just-
what are we even talking about?
I'm just
I
gonna
opened
pull
the
it open,
door.
okay?
Okay,
Right, the handle.
Red opens the door.
Okay, Red. You pull that. You grab the handle and push the door. There's no lock stopping you doing this, but you are as you push the door open, you meet some slight resistance. Give me a strength check, please.
Okay, I'm no longer raging.
Oh,
so
thank God I let the
normal.
barbarian do that.
Oh, 21.
Yeah. I only set the
No,
DC at
19,
10.
sorry, 19, not 21. I did my maths wrong.
Yeah, well, the DC was set at 10, so you've more than beat it.
Red destroys the door again.
Take it straight off its hinges.
You swing the door open and feel a little resistance as it catches when you what you quickly realise are soft vines which cover the floor. A musty scent fills a room lit by what can only be called an artificial sun. The air is humid and stifling, enough that staying here too long might be a problem. The vines appear to have subsumed most of the plant life, except for several large jaw-like leaves scattered around.
Don't look like a workshop.
How big's the room?
It's fairly large, like 70 feet by 70 feet.
All right. So that's 4 fireballs to cover the whole room. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Can we see
anybody-
clearly through it, or are there just vines like hanging all over the place, like covering our view?
There's vines all over the floor and walls, but none in the air. There's a bit of a sort of humid waft and haze in place, but nothing stopping you seeing.
Haze.
You can
Oh, hey, Hayes. I don't think we've ever
Nah.
met. Name's Ortho.
you can see a dilapidated looking shed, but not much else apart from the large jaw-like leaves.
All right. Well, I don't know about y'all, but these vines look a little suspicious, so let's not step on them. And I have Cranberry go investigate the shed.
We can always burn them down.
Yeah, that's true. I did just suddenly get a bunch of fireballs.
I don't know. It's pretty pretty warm here already. Maybe we save that as a backup plan.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so Cranberry can sort of look around the shed. It's a fairly it's a battered wooden shed, but it's still fairly intact. It just has a single wooden door on the outside and not much else.
Can Cranberry pull the door open?
What is this place? It's like some sort of underground garden or something. That's so weird.
It is clearly an arboretum for doing studies on plants.
Why do they do it underground?
Because the
Wizards are
research
weird, man.
facility is in the mountains. You cannot grow all of this on the side of a mountain. That is ridiculous.
No more ridiculous than growing it underground in the mountain.
Okay, so the
It's a
shed
maze flashbacks.
shed's door is overgrown with vines. Could I please get a strength check?
Sure, strength check from the sprite. This will be great. Should I even bother looking at the dice?
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, it's 11.
Yep. Cranberry just tries to pull the door open, but nothing doing.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected there.
Is there anything moving in there? Like anything that looks sentient or reactive or anything?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Nah, it's a 5, so... Somebody else want to have a look? Check this place out?
Let me see.
How far away am I from the shed?
The shed is about 60 feet away from the door,
All right. Okay. Good
where I
enough.
assume you are.
Yeah.
Go on then, Red, have a look around like...
All right.
You want perception?
Yeah, give me a perception check, please, Red. And you can have
18.
advantage. Oh, okay, never mind.
It could
Yeah.
be higher. Go
It
for
isn't.
Okay, so, Red, as you walk in, basically, as you move, you realise the vines have started twitching. They start to twitch a bit more intensely as you walk, and you realise they're probably going to react if you move too much. Could you give me a nature check, please?
Okay. Oh, that's much worse. What's my nature modifier? Oh god, it's gonna be terrible, isn't it? 6.
Yeah, like you trained as a druid, so you think vaguely maybe you heard something about this once, maybe from a lecture or something, but nope, you're coming up blank.
There's some kind of plant life here.
Red says, pointing at the plant life that's like extremely visible.
Red is just chlorophylled with knowledge.
Your yes, Bree. Your deductive reasoning powers knows no bounds.
Alright, I guess we just be careful.
I'm going to follow behind Red, very carefully, watching where they step and all that stuff, and just follow. Just gonna follow Red.
Okay,
Is there a sign up in here about the things we're trying to find, the posters?
give me a perception check.
Oh fuck! Somebody else do it. Have a look around for the posters, gang.
Give me
You're
all the
locked in. This was
perception
your
checks.
idea.
Why do I keep on doing this to myself?
Make the
It's
perception
15.
check, Rush, or Red has to make it again.
15.
Okay, yep, for a 15 you managed to see a sign just behind some vines. Roll me a d6, please.
Oh shit.
And that's where going back upstairs comes in because we can get the same number.
4.
Okay, what you can just about see is add 5 parts water and no more. Stir well.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that's my job done. I'll just wait at the door. You guys, if you want to go check out that shed, then be my guest.
All right.
All right, fine. I'll check it out.
This is
I suppose
wizardly nonsense. Twak wants their nosing everything.
This whole place is wizardy nonsense.
I know, right?
I'm a-
It's so good.
I'm a fan of nonsense. So yeah, this place has been kind of neat.
Twak, climb up on my shoulders.
I scurry up onto Red's shoulders.
I don't want to have to pick up someone and throw him again like last time. If I just run, then you can come with me.
I approve of this.
Mount acquired.
Climb upon Red. Yeah. Climb upon Red soldiers, whack. Or Rush gets thrown again.
I led the Druid, Twak. If I see anything weird, you can tell me what it is, and then maybe the two of us together have one brain. All right.
Yes. This is like before with the big golem, yes?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go take a look at this shed.
Okay. How far do you move at a time?
I stride forward with purpose.
I will point out that you can only move 15 feet at a time because you're carrying me.
True. I stride forward like I've shit myself.
Okay, but you're moving.
My passive perception is 15.
Red
Okay.
shits himself with purpose.
Okay, yeah, your passive perception is 15. I was actually looking for a 13. So you do realise every 10 feet you move, the vines start twitching.
Hey, these vines keep moving all the time. Do you know what they are?
Do I know what they are? This is not my area of expertise.
Give me a nature roll, please.
Sure. I'm pretty
And it's an
smart, I might have-
intelligence stat, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might have read a book at one point. Oh, dirty 20. We take those.
Oh, damn. Let me just look up what I've got.
Squirrels.
Here we are.
Do 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 do.
You recall many species of flora which have evolved to kill and digest fauna, to compensate for a lack of nutrients in the soil, or to provide extra energy for creating seeds. They tend to snare their prey so it can be slowly digested. The mechanism for capturing prey tends to be somewhat escapable, to prevent a strong creature from damaging the plant's digestive system in their escape. You realise the basically the vines and the sort of large jaw-like leaves are part of the same sort of plant structure. The vines, as they twitch, if activated by a creature moving across them quickly enough, will try and ensnare them and probably drag them towards the leaves to be captured and digested.
This is plant that is like, you know, spell those nature peoples like to cast sometimes that wraps people in twisty vines. This is the natural form of that. It will grab you, pull you to mouth, and then devour you. But you are very strong. I do not think you will have much trouble escaping it if it catch you.
Okay, well, we keep on going then.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
stomp more towards the shed, yeah.
so because your passive perception's high enough, you sort of notice when the vines are twitching too much and stop for a moment, and eventually make it to the door of the shed.
And while this is going on, I'm just talking to Rush. It's like, okay, so I've got the brown balloon, and I'm trying my best to make like a balloon animal of you, but you're all muddy, and it's real difficult to get the details right.
yeah, you're best off with like sculpting or something, mate.
I'm not good with sculpting. Balloon animal's more my thing.
Yeah, I ain't that kind of squidgy.
No, I kind of figured, but I mean, I probably can pick up some other trick to try and get your likeness down, but I mean, here, you can just take this for what it's worth, I guess. Hey, are they doing something in there? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know, man. It's a fucking underground garden. Like, yeah, whatever. I saw the poster. It's fine.
Yeah, just wizards, you know?
We'll just watch their back. If something goes wrong, like, I'll make a giant mud hand or something and flick them out. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, you can do that? See, whenever I try to cast spells, they come out looking all silly, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure if I tried to cast one of these fireballs, it would look really stupid, you know? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's funny as hell, but
Look, my magic ain't silly, mate. It's fucking deadly serious, right? That's why I don't do it too much. All sorts
No.
of shit can go wrong.
that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, Red. What do you say you were doing, sorry?
Stomping on towards the shed.
Okay, yep, you're able to make it to the shed door because you can tell when the vines are twitching.
All right, right, I'll just open the door, all right?
Okay, give me
What
a
else
strength
are you
check,
going
please.
to do? Whisper sweet nothings. Open the door.
Smashes down the shed.
Hey, sometimes we like to look at the door first, all right?
I pull open the door. And then if it
Yep.
turns out it's a push, I will then push open the door.
Yep. Give me a strength check, please.
Okay. That's a 4.
Hey,
Yeah.
can Cranberry help? They're still at the door.
I'm going to use inspiration, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a 7.
Yeah, unfortunately the vines are too tangled around the door. You could potentially get in if you were somehow dealt with the vines, but it looks like
Okay.
they've got this room pretty much locked down.
I want to try something. I need to read a thing. I would like to cast Produce Flame. That just have the flame appear on my hand. And if I put it like on or near the vines, do they react to it in any way?
Okay. As you sort of move the as you sort of move the flame towards them, they do sort of shrivel a bit and shrink back. You know, roll me a perception check, please.
Can Red be perceptive while I do the thing?
He sure can.
Okay,
Hey,
there we
go on, Red.
That is a 13. 14. I can maths.
Okay, I was looking for a 15, I'm afraid.
Ooh,
So-
okay, so we don't know.
Wow.
Cranberry's
Well-
over there. Can they try and see what's going on?
Well, I'm gonna finish saying what I was saying first.
Sorry.
So, Twak, as you're holding the flame, you see them sort of shift back and move a bit. Now, unfortunately, Red didn't notice this in time to warn you to pull it back. And you feel a ripple, and you realise they've been provoked. Everyone roll initiative, please.
Oh shit.
Go.
Well, hey, it's a good
I've
thing
done
we're not
well
in
on
the
initiative
room.
again.
Oh, I should. Where's my D20 on?
We are like 60 feet away from the others, so
Yeah.
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 Whoa! Is this a thing that had to happen? Now, of all times? I couldn't have got that on an attack.
So I realized I've got a cantrip that combines really well with your cantrip. I've got control flames that allows me to extend any fire 5 feet in one direction.
oh nice.
Interesting.
I've got control flames.
Hmm.
Oh, it
if
has
you
to be a
have-
non-magical flame. Never mind. It
Oh,
can't be.
never mind.
Can't be produced from
Rip.
us. Yeah.
That's fine. I throw the fire under something flammable and then you spread it.
Yeah.
To be fair, if
Yeah,
you
does it
yeah,
stop being magical flame when it lights onto something else?
presumably.
Yes.
Yeah, like if a magical flame lights something on fire, then it's just a normal fire, isn't it?
Yeah, like if I was to cast Flaming Sphere, for example, the Flaming Sphere itself is magical flame, but anything else that catches fire as a result of it is not then magical flame.
Really funny distinction that. But
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I'll roll for Guinness. You can safely assume Guinness will be rolling going after Rush. Yep, has everyone rolled?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, we're starting with Twak then. As several
Okay.
vines sort of rise from the sort of floor, and well, then haven't had time yet, but they're probably going to move to try and grab you.
The first thing I do is as I recoil away from these
vines is shared out. Tell Guinness stay out of room. And then I am going to use my action to wish I had blight. Alas, we are nowhere near that level, and thus I have a
Hell of a way to use a wish spell.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
8th
mean-
level blight would be good.
Yeah, I mean, you're not at any danger of losing wish if you use it to cast blight.
I don't have wish though, so it's moot.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
So what
It's
you do
true.
is you get enough levels in chronomancy, and you get wish, and you send that spell back to the past version of you to give yourself wish.
Okay, I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the vines.
Okay. What does Rare Sickness do?
Spell attack first, so I need to roll to hit it. On a hit,
Sounds-
the target takes 2d8 poison and must make a con save or be poisoned.
Okay.
Annoyingly, it doesn't say it takes the half damage if I miss, but that might just be an MPMB thing, so I'll double check that on Fiery Souls now. I rolled an 11, which is a total of 17.
That hits.
Okay, Constitution save, please.
Okay, these technically don't have a Constitution saving. Well, they're basically part of a trap, so I didn't really give them a full stat block, but I guess I'll give them a flat roll. That's a 5.
Hooray! It now counts as poisoned until the end of my next turn. So if it does an attack or a grab or anything, it'll do it at disadvantage.
Okay, did it do
And
any
takes
damage?
2d8. 2d8, yes.
Okay, roll your damage then.
There's one of my d8s. Where's my other d8? That's my d8. That will be 9 poison damage.
Okay. It's not
That's
going
the end of my
to.
turn.
Yeah, it's not got the poison condition
Noted.
because it withers away and dies on the spot.
Oh, nice.
Huh. I do not know my own power sometimes.
Yep. So yep, if that's your turn,
That is my turn.
we're on to red then.
Okay, I'm going to take my great sword and I'm going to just hack and slash at some of the other vines.
Okay, roll me a nature check.
Okay. Nature, that is -1.
Hello.
Hello?
Resident Dungeon Master?
Westby and Brioche, are you there?
Yep. Sorry, did you say? I didn't hear anything. Sorry.
I also didn't hear the roll.
Oh, I got a -1.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought that
sorry, I
was
thought
your
you-
modifier you were
Yeah.
telling us.
No,
Yeah.
that's the roll.
Same. Sorry, I thought you meant -1 was your modifier.
No, -3 is my modifier.
Yep. You notice
That's
shit.
hilarious for a druid.
Nature is an intelligence check. There's nothing I can do.
Sure is a lot of plants around here. Let's get lawn mowing. Roll your attack.
Let's go.
All right. That is unnatural 20.
Okay. Yep. Yep, you make a massive swing with your sword and just sweep straight through the vines. You can roll damage if you like, but
7 slashing.
on a crit.
No, unnatural.
Oh, right, sorry. Yep. You cleave through several vines, but there are more keep coming. This could be an issue next turn. Or next, within the next 6 seconds, I should say.
It's okay.
Seems like there's a lot of vines coming. This could be an issue. What were you doing, Twak?
It's okay. I will fix. With fire.
Sounds good.
That's me done.
Yep. Thank you to Bunyip Man for the raid, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Yep. So, we're up to initiative 20. Let's see. Whack and Red both attack the vines preemptively. Rush, Guinness, and Ortho are presumably still outside the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Nothing really happens then. Rush, you're up next.
Interesting.
Rush will shout over to Red and Twak. Oi, just hurry up. Do whatever you're doing in there with that shed and get out of there. This is only going to get worse, I reckon. And Rush will hold an action to cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay, what's...
If any of these vines like clump together and try and attack Red and Twak.
Okay. Anything else? Well, I suppose you're holding an action, so...
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Guinness's turn. Guinness is going to obey the instruction to stay out of the room, but they're going to sort of nervously sort of wobble a bit and just say yes to Rush, who's just holding a sort of spellcasting pose. Rush, should I do anything?
Mate, just don't go nowhere. Like, just stay where you are. And Rush is like the action. It looks like charging up Hadouken or something.
This is going to take
Guinness
like...
probably...
Sorry.
I was saying Guinness could probably burn through the vines. Maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, let's not get the little guy involved. Like,
Nah, I wouldn't want to hurt him.
Yeah. So presumably Rush is going to take like 20 minutes of stock animation just screaming.
it's alright. They can reuse the frames.
Okay, that's Guinness. On to Cranberry the Sprite.
All right. As much as when Red tried to pry open the door at all, did it get like ajar at all?
No, it was stuck fast
Okay.
because of the blinds.
So Cranberry is going to try and fly, like stay invisible, but fly away from like any vines that may be approaching Twak and Red. But can they see what vines look to be closest, moving closest to them?
Well, it's like an entire floor of vines. You do notice the what I will tell you if they're looking around is that the large sort of leaves don't seem to have done anything yet.
The large jaw-shaped leaves?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I don't really know what to do. I guess just shoot at whatever vines are closest to them, I guess. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, is that a held action, or are you shooting at the vines randomly?
I'm just gonna hold an action when one gets close. Maybe they can somehow knock a vine unconscious.
Probably not, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay, so we're on to initiative count 10. Nothing happens. Ortho.
Yeah, Ortho, he was kind of discussing with Rush and Guinness stuff, but like he's gonna yell, "Are y'all right in there? What's going on? Like, plants trying to eat you or something?" And I guess seeing the situation, he'll also hold an action to Eldritch Blast something if it grabs Twak or Red.
Okay, in that case, we're back to the top of the round. Whack.
I would like to make a spell attack with my produce flame against the vines, specifically on the door.
Okay. Roll your attack then, please.
That is a good roll. 20 something. 22.
Okay, yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Produce flame. 1d8. Do I add? I don't have proficiency to that, do I? Because it's just a spell. It's just a d8.
Yeah, you don't have proficiency to cantrips unless you got a
Yeah,
special class
okay, cool.
feature for it.
7 fire damage.
Okay, these are weak to fire, so that doubles to a 14. Yeah. In my head, there was about 12 HP worth of vines on the door, so yep, you just scorch them away.
Say to Red, now get us inside door. So
Oh, he went in the door and we lost audio.
Yep,
Yeah.
lost signal.
Yep, sorry, you cut
Get
out
us
it,
in door.
so...
get us.
And there goes.
All right, I'm gonna get in the door, but I don't know why.
This
Yeah.
signal
I am very
underground
smart, and I-
here is terrible.
Yeah, I have actually had a couple of emails from Discord because I'm signed up to their outage alerts, so there has been some issues.
Oh, right.
But yeah, is that your turn,
Apparently
Twak?
it's localized around Enfys.
Wow.
Twak, is that your turn?
Okay, now on my back?
Yes, you're back.
Or not.
Okay, Enfys just said in chat it was their turn. So we're on to Red.
I'm gonna get in that door, into that shed.
Okay. Red, you can pull the door open and step inside. You see a collection of old garden tools. Here we are. Yep, some miscellaneous gardening tools like trowels, rakes, hoes, spades, that sort of thing. And one of those, those things you can just sort of stick in the ground and turn, and it just pulls out the perfect depth to put seeds in. Those things are great. There's a sort of a desk, or a sort of a well-worn bench, covered in notes. But something a bit more obvious to Red is a large amount of scattered silver from a torn purse. If you want to use an interact action for that, that's 100 SP.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll give 50 to Twak.
Okay.
Aww.
And you can look at the notes if you want, but you'll need to spend a moment longer looking. Well, I suppose to be fair, you've still got your action if you want to do
Yeah,
that.
I'll use my action to look.
Okay, give me an Arcana check then, please.
This is gonna be great. Let's see. Yep, I thought so. -3 to Arcana. Okay, let's go. 8.
Yeah, you don't have a clue what these are. Instructions on how to water plants, perhaps? You recall those were quite complicated when the Druids taught you about them?
Kind of gardening things and stuff like that. I've never been one for gardens. Never been one for maintaining.
Put in pocket, and I will read later. It might be interesting.
All right.
I'll put it in my pocket.
Okay, I'll say you can use your action to pick that up, because you already picked the silver up. And unless you want to take any of the tools with you, that's everything in the shed.
Seems good for me.
Probably still got a bunch of movement left.
Oh yeah, you still have your movement because you literally open the door and walk a step through it.
That's true. Yeah, I'll start heading back. I know they're about 60 feet away, but I'll go about 25 on the way back or whatever.
Yeah, so you can move 25 feet back towards the door. And we're up to initiative 20. And
So
what's
it
going to happen?
begins.
Okay, so some vines are going to try and grapple Red, but I believe a bunch of people have some held actions.
Okay, here we go. Chaos orbs. And I am going to spend a sorcery point to make this a twinned spell.
Ooh.
So do I have to do 2 separate attacks for that, or is it the
Yes.
same attack roll?
Yeah,
I believe it also has to be a different target.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you said there's multiple vines going for them.
yeah. There's a vine going for Red and a vine going for Twak.
Okay. So
Nice.
yeah, do 1 for each. There's a +6.
Yep, if you just call for whose vine first.
So
and-
for Red's fine, that's a 14. And for Twak's is also a 14.
Okay, a 14 hits.
Wait, okay. And then I do 2d8 plus 1d6. And that is 10 damage to Reds, and it is. Let's go for. It is cold or it is psychic. Let's go for cold. So 10
Okay.
cold damage against Red's one.
Okay. And for Wax,
For Twax, it is 12, and we'll go for fire damage because one of those is a 3.
okay, so the one going for Red freezes up and shatters to pieces, and the one going for Whack is burnt to a crisp.
I'm so glad that happened because I would have been so annoyed if my first leveled spell had fizzled.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Right, done. Was Cranberry holding an action to shoot as well?
Yeah, they were.
Well, there's nothing to shoot at anymore. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
ah,
Sorry, Cranberry.
Cranberry shoots Rush. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
okay. And Rush, it's your turn.
Oh shit. I know things don't seem too strong, so you two are probably fine. I guess I'll just do. I'll hold a frostbite this time. If anything attacks them.
Okay, sounds good.
Guinness, you just you keep back there, mate. It's all fine. They'll be right. They'll be out in a second, like 6 seconds.
Okay. Then we're on to Cranberry.
Well, the vines aren't approaching. Cranberry flies in the shed. Let's see what else is in there.
Cranberry doesn't find anything. The silver and the notes and the tools were pretty much everything in there.
Okay. So Cranberry flies back out. I assume that's just like 10 feet total. And I guess holds an action to shoot a vine as good as that'll do while heading out working their way out of the room.
Okay. How high is Cranberry sort of floating in the air, by the way?
You know, I never really thought of it, but definitely away from the floor. If the ceiling looks like it's covered in vines, they'd be in like a middle ground.
Okay, so probably like 10 feet in the air, because it's, 5 feet in the air. About human eye level.
I guess.
Okay, noted.
They're also invisible.
Are they invisible? Well, yep, they're optically invisible.
Yeah, optically.
Okay, initiative 10, nothing happens. Ortho.
Yeah, well, there's no vines reaching for anyone, so I use my action to dismiss Cranberry.
Aw, spoil sport. Okay, fine. I won't destroy
think
your familiar this time.
Hey, you think they got it handled in there? I mean, they went in the shed, they came out, they look like they're doing okay. And I'll just, yeah. Anyways, that's my turn.
Okay. We're back to the top of the round. Whack.
I hold produce flame ready to attack any plant life that dares move.
Okay, just to check, can you do that? Because I thought produce flame was you had to spend an action to light it, then an action to attack with it.
I will read you the thing. A flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. Sheds light. You can dismiss it. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast the spell, or as an action on a later turn. But when I cast it, I can immediately attack with it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then.
Yeah.
Okay. Red.
I'm gonna keep walking. just gonna keep walking, I think.
Okay.
This druid was made for walking. That's just what he'll
Yeah.
do.
Just
Okay.
stomping through.
I was thinking that
Yep.
exact same thing.
Yep, you can just sort of stomp out of the door then. Because obviously you can use your action to dash. And that's
There
60
wasn't
feet
much
total.
in that shed, just a load of tools and this book.
The first thing Twak does as we exit the room is throws arms up into the air and says,
We are the greatest. Now give me notes.
All right.
I hand you
Okay.
the notes from my pocket.
And Rush will
Okay.
close the door behind them.
I use Red's head as a desk.
Okay, so you open out these notes on Red's head. Give me an Arcana check, please.
What am I looking for? I already know it's +6. Oh, no, natural 18 for 24.
Okay, I'm not going to double check the DC for that because that definitely beats it. Wait, no, I'm going to check. I'm going to look up this up because I need to know what was that you've actually discovered. I'm a smart DM, honest.
I mean, what kind of DM remembers all the details of all the things?
Yeah, that's true. That's just a thing. Okay, so you find basically a complicated description of plant experiments, like various experiments in creating a. Basically, they were trying to create sort of a perpetual supply of produce in the mountains.
Permanent
sort of
plant growth.
Yeah, there's sort of mentions of there being a hatch to the kitchen somewhere, which you know was one of the rooms on the upper floor, so you could have potentially come down this way. And after sort of reading through, you realise basically one of the sort of collections of notes at the back is effectively a scroll of entangle.
Ooh, I hand that to Red. Because that is 100% going to be a druid spell.
It absolutely is.
Interesting.
If you need help reading it, I can help you. But some of this is very primal, more instinct-driven magics. Not good for me.
Hey, I can read, I just don't like doing it.
We still
I
make good
start-
team. It's fine.
I start sounding out every letter.
Oh yeah, and one last thing, Red. Now, obviously there was basically an artificial sun in that room. It was startlingly hot in there. Could you make me a con save, please?
Sure.
Yes, just Red. That's thankful. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm being nice because
10.
that is exactly what you needed.
Oh, good, because I rolled a 3.
Oh my god.
And I have +7 to con saves.
Wow.
Yo, 7?
Yeah,
yeah,
I got
Druid.
+5 con and proficiency.
Nick,
Because
roll good
I am
one time.
Barbarian
please.
first, Druid second, even though I've got more levels in Druid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, basically my reasoning was it wasn't quite clear if you spent 10 minutes in there, but Red was specifically running about, so...
Yeah, I was running about through like thick vines and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, Cranberry's been dismissed.
What is my save?
and carrying a person.
+1. For what it's worth, if I had to make that save, I would have had a 3.
Well,
Just as well.
yep. So yeah, you've cleared out that room. You haven't quite got everything you need to sort of get upstairs, but you do know there's some rooms upstairs you could look through. So
We should go back. I could do with a safe place to sit down for a few minutes as well.
Yeah. I guess we're kind of done down here. We've got a few things to get. I don't know how we get in that door. Something about sauce or sandwich or something, right?
Yes. Not to worry. We have this in hand. We should go up and have. We should have small rest.
Yeah, let's go chat to some of those weirdo wizards as well. Like, someone's got to know some shit about this place. It's just weird.
As we're
Yeah,
going
that
back
guy
up
is
the
cogs and whatnot.
stairs, I turn to Rush and I say,
Hey, Rush. You ever noticed how so many things we do around here seem to be about food?
Yeah. These
Weird,
hungry
isn't it?
wizards, I guess.
Well, I mean, not just that. There was, like... Wasn't there a cake competition? And, like... At one point, I'm pretty sure some people got attacked by a giant moving cake. And, like... Seems to happen a lot, doesn't it?
I don't know, man. Like, I think that was before my time.
Wasn't there a dungeon full of soup?
I mean, literally, I came back to see mum and dad and then came straight out with you lot, so I don't know about that. But
What I'm trying
I
to
mean,
say
it sounds
is
like
I'm
the sort of
hungry.
nonsense that goes on in this this world, man.
okay,
Giant moving cake. I think I know who's behind that one.
I have a question for Nick.
mm-hmm.
Would you have removed Twak from your shoulders?
No.
Excellent. Twak is still on those shoulders.
okay. Yep. You can basically sort of make your way back through the corridors to the common area of the sort of middle level, and yep. You can basically visit. So you didn't really sort of explore this place heavily. You visited the residential, but you also know there's the unsecure labs, the kitchen, and of course you could just go. You could just leave, go back across the bridge, hit the brakes.
Good.
Go take those cogs back to that bloke.
And I'm on the lookout for the full version of the cleaning poster.
Well, yeah, and we can also ask him about like where all those posters are. Maybe he's actually just got a collection of them because he loves them or some shit.
Okay, so in the common area, roll me an investigation check.
Whee! That is, let's see, investigation modifier is, whoops, that's the wrong tab. Investigation modifier is +3, dirty 20.
Okay, so in the common area, like most of the posters seem to have been ripped down, somewhat contemptuously. But you find the fragments of one, so just give me a d6, please.
Alright. That's a 2, and I think we already have 2. Or do we not?
No, we don't have to.
Oh, cool.
We got 1, 3, and 4.
Now we got 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
So, number 2. Measure 3 parts domestic cleaner.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Makes
Why don't we
sense.
get a
before.
maid and a sandwich?
Let's head to the kitchen. Probably make one there.
Alrighty. So, you going back to the residential first, or are you headed to the kitchen?
Yeah, short rest. Probably do some of you some good.
Oh yeah, to be clear, returning the cogs will get you a long rest.
Yep.
But we don't need to
So
use that long rest right there and then, do we?
No.
Probably not. Like, he'll let you stay overnight whenever.
Unless does Red need a long rest? Has he used up
Yeah.
all his like shifts and whatnot?
I've actually got both of my wild shapes, which are the only thing that come back on short rest. But yeah, I have used up my shift and rages, which are both long rest, and all of my spell slots. But I've still got wild shape, which means I'm still a fully functional and fully operational combat druid.
That's
Okay.
fine. We got plenty of magic between us.
Yeah. So
Do we
yep.
really want to burn the long rest? I mean,
No,
if
that's
you want to, we
that's
can,
what we're
but-
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can return to the residential, the plain corridor. Alpos Last Cheek is still sat at his desk. He looks his usual grumpy self, but as you sort of bring out the cogs, he sort of lightens up a bit. Oh, excellent. Will you be bedding down now or a bit later?
Nah, I think we got some time first.
Okay, well, I'll get my arm fixed up and tell you what, when you come, let me know. I can, I feel like doing a bit of tinkering now that I've got this thing working again. Well, when I have this thing working again.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Hey, I don't
so,
suppose you know much about these posters that are all like dotted around.
Huh? There's a bit of one over there. Roll me a d6.
I think we need a 5 and a 6.
Oh, it's a 1 again.
You can tell you what, roll a even dice. If it's a odd number, it's a 5. If it's an even number, it's a 6.
Okay. It's an odd.
Okay, that's a 5 then.
All right.
Wipe down each surface and leave for 60 seconds.
Red's just like,
What kind of sandwich is this?
Okay, so we just need one more poster. Oh, is there a kitchen round here and all?
Yeah?
Is there a kitchen?
Just, yeah. In the common area where all those tables are, just look a bit further. It's supposed to be like a canteen, but, we just sort of make
You know
our own
what?
meals. There's not really enough people here to have a full sort of kitchen staff, so it never really got used.
Oh, there's no chef or nothing.
No. I think there's a pantry, though.
All right.
Anyway, if you're not going to rest, if you excuse me, I've got some work to do. And he gestures to his arm.
Yeah, you go knock yourself out. We'll catch up with you later.
Please. Yeah.
And just so I've told you in advance, when you take your long rest, he'll be able to create you one through magical tinkering. He'll create one magical item for you, and that can be an armor or weapon of gleaming, a cloak of many fashions, or a cloak of billowing. And obviously, he'll make that modification to one of your sort of actual piece of mundane gear. Nick chuckling.
I love all those items.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great. They're some of the best items. I love the common rarity magic items.
Yeah,
Much flavour.
they're definitely the most interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, I suppose we head over to the kitchen.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep an eye out for that last poster if you happen upon it. Got to find this sauce and make a sandwich or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make your way to the tables. You walk past a sort of an elderly-looking kobold, surrounded by other wizards, and the door's just a bit further. I guess you can either speak to her or ignore her.
What does it look like they're talking about?
Okay, so as you try listening in, she looks up from the table and says, Oh, greetings, visitors. You're just in time for the Pilks Challenge. Do.
Excuse me, the what?
The Pilks Challenge. She gestures to a couple of glasses on the table.
Are you calling me a pillock?
No, Pilks. My name is Pilks, and this is my challenge. A rather lethal-looking beverage sits on the table in front of her. It's simple. Drink this, and I'll ascribe you the... If you can drink this whole glass, I'll ascribe you the spell of your choice.
Oh, really? Oh.
Sorry, you want us to drink that?
Yes,
What is it?
I'll do it.
it's Pilks.
Okay.
I named it after myself.
Okay. So something I haven't gotten to use yet is the ability to charm everything in a 10-foot cube from me, and at the end of the charm, they don't even know they were charmed. So, should I use it to see if this is poison and they're trying to kill us, or what's going on? I'm paranoid.
I think it's just
I know
like a
someone's been
weirdo,
following
eh?
me.
Well, she's offering you the Pilks Challenge. You can take it or leave it.
Go for
I
it.
will take it and drink it.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a series of con saves. Make your first one.
Series.
All right, here we go. Nat 20 for a total
Nice.
of 25.
Holy shit.
Okay, you
No,
easily
27
down.
is a save.
Yep, you easily down the first third of it. Roll me
Easy.
a perception check.
Okay.
You can have advantage if there are any class features that give you advantage for just tasting something or smelling something.
Don't think I have that unless I shift.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
no,
enough.
not unless I shift.
Okay.
21.
Bloody hell.
I got
Does
plus
have
5 to
plus
perception.
7.
It's
Oh,
plus 7
okay.
to the saves, but plus 5 to perception.
Okay, so tasting it, you sort of realise this is basically some sort of caramelised malt drink mixed with milk. There's also copious
This is
amounts
some
of spirits.
caramelized malt drink mixed with milk.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone gets the reference, it's kind of dated now, but yeah.
Well, you're saying pilk. I'm assuming Pepsi milk.
I forgot the name of the thing. Those nighttime sort of Hordens? No, not Hordens.
Horlicks.
Horlicks. That's the word.
Yeah.
That's what comes to mind.
Yeah. This is basically just supposed to be a reference to the Pilk Challenge.
I don't know what that is.
I thought Pilk was Pepsi and milk. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I see.
Hence Pilks. Anyway, Red, make your second Constitution save, please.
Okay. Oh, that's much worse.
Oh no.
That's a 9.
Ah,
So
unlucky.
surely the natural 20 didn't count for 2 wins.
No. You
I used my inspiration as well. Yeah.
Rip.
yeah, you keep drinking Red, but you just suddenly feel it fizzing in your stomach.
I
You
don't
feel-
feel so good. I need to go
feel-
run to the toilet.
You feel acid at the back of your throat.
I am suddenly
Always.
not on your shoulders.
You're staying with me. We're running. I need you to hold my hair back.
Hold my hair back.
Okay, we'll call this an opposed grapple check, please.
Yes.
Hey, would it be PvP to cast Hold Person on
Yes.
Enfys so they can't escape the vomit?
Well, I'll allow it
no,
if
no,
Memphis allows it.
I'm gonna. I'll let Twak off. I'll let Twak off. I'm not
not
dragging them.
Oh, fine. Spoils for all.
Unless you. I mean, if you want. If you want to, then I
mean,
will.
it's
I didn't want
hilarious.
you to. Okay, I didn't want
Like-
to force you in. All right, let's do it. I only got a 14.
I got on that 20.
Oh my God.
Get avoided.
Yeah.
You're not coming to the toilet with me to vomit.
Yeah.
Just backwards roll.
Becca just
Yeah,
walked
you just,
past as I
yeah,
said
you just,
giving me a hell of a look. I
Yeah.
drank Pepsi mixed with milk. She's looking more confused now.
This explains nothing. I thought you were playing
It's a
D&D.
real thing. It's called Pilk.
Yeah. It's fine, a kobold told him to do it.
You see, D&D is a fantasy game where you can do whatever you want, and I drank Pepsi mixed with milk.
I can't believe we're causing mixed divorce live on Twitch.
I should have learned from the cider mixed with milk experience, yeah.
The what?
I refuse to elaborate. I will not be drawn on that question.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
Enfys?
alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, would anyone else like to try the Pillox challenge?
I really want a free spell scroll.
Okay. She
I'm gonna-
pours out a fresh
I'm
glass.
gonna do it. This is stupid. I can't succeed this. My con's +1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it though, because you never know. I might get lucky.
Yeah.
Yep, you might. Or you might just burn a natural 20.
I succeed. You give me free spell scroll of my
Yes.
choosing?
Yes!
Up to what power?
Wish.
Well, I believe up to... are you familiar with the 5th circle of spells?
Yes.
I will say this is pretty high, but...
Actually, hang on, let me roll to that.
No.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Wow, I think I'd have like theories, because particularly in terms of my Trojan school.
yeah, there's a note here, actually. So, Red, if you want to, you can try a flat wisdom check to try and force yourself to drink. But you will suffer the poison condition.
I think
And
I've
that'll be-
already failed. I've run off to the toilet.
Okay, that's fair.
Valid.
Basically, yeah, so if you fail, you can make a flat wisdom check to force yourself to drink, but you'll get the poison condition. But that will become an auto succeed on the con save.
Noted.
That was way too nice when I wrote this.
Yeah.
I don't know. The poison conditions are rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take it if I can. What do you want from me, Bree?
Oh, right, sorry. First, it's a con save.
$12.
That passes. You get the first third down your throat. No problems. You're feeling not too bad.
Glug, glug, glug.
That's another con save then, please. I'm sure you guessed, but the DC is getting higher and higher each time.
Which is a problem, because that's a 10.
Ooh.
Yep, that doesn't pass. You can make the wisdom save to try and chug.
I will make the wisdom save to try and chug. That's +2. +2? No, it's a save. That's +4. Dirty 20.
Ooh. Yep, you force it down your throat. You've now got the poison condition for the next hour.
Excellent.
You're not feeling great, but there's only a third of the drink left.
What do you want from me?
That's
Con
going to be
save?
a con save. Come on, natural 20.
Okay, before I tell you this result, because I want to make this decision before I know the thing. Do I get to make another wisdom save? No. Oh my god, this is a disadvantage. Do I get to make
Saved?
another wisdom save if I
Yeah.
fail?
Are saving throws a disadvantage when poisoned?
I believe so. Wait, no.
No.
Let me check.
Attack rolls and ability checks only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and it's a saving throw. Oh, yes.
Okay.
You good?
Okay. I fail the con. but I want to try to make the save to just force it down.
Okay. If that succeeds, you'll get that'll be another hour of being poisoned.
2 hours of poison. We take those. Our survey says not good enough. Inspiration.
Oh my god. Really putting everything into this.
Use it or lose it.
21.
Oh my god.
The DC was 20.
Yeah, there's a reason I waited for the wisdom. I needed that +4.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you down the last of this drink. You feel it bubbling in your stomach. You feel terrible. But
just nails like digging into the table and just grimacing and all tense and shaking, a little bit of sweat.
yes, we have a new winner of the Pilks Challenge.
Yes.
Twak,
let
you
me-
were so weird.
Well, what can I describe you?
Oh, hang on.
You got 5th level.
Up to 5th level. So many spells. I'm gonna make sure
Yeah.
wizard.
I'll have that ready for you by the tomorrow morning.
Ceremony's going to be amazing.
I can't cast ceremony.
A wizard can't cast ceremony.
Nope. Not on their list.
Wow, I thought wizard's thing was having everything on their list.
Not everything, but more than anyone else.
Okay. So yeah, you don't need to make up your mind right away because you won't get it until after the next long rest or when you leave.
Okay.
But
That's fine. I can. That gives me time to think. Then, yeah. Thank you.
that was my thinking basically.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, everyone around Pilks is sort of cheering. Like you get a lot of claps on the back. Twak, but like they're from wizards, so they're kind of weedy and lackluster.
Every time you get slapped on the back, you're gagging a bit.
Yeah. You just feel it sloshing about in your stomach. Okay, I'll stop there because
like regret.
yeah, I'll stop there because I don't want it to get too graphic. But yeah, you can carry on to the kitchen now.
Okay. I'm just staring at this elixir of health in Ortho's inventory.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's only 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay. So the kitchen, it's like a sort of you know, in canteens where there's the sort of bar where you can get your food from. It's basically one of those, and there's a door to the side where you can just walk in. It's not locked or anything. The first thing you notice about this room is the thick layer of dust over all but a nearby counter with a basin, covered in dirty pots and pans, and a door just to the left with a sign reading pantry. What is clearly a kitchen is filled with every piece of cookware imaginable, and a few you've never seen before.
All right, if anybody needs me, I'll be in the pantry, panting.
Okay.
See if
I'm
there's any
gonna give-
posters in there, mate.
Yep,
And the sauce.
Yeah,
What's the name about the
yeah.
sauce?
yep. I'm gonna say you can find number 6 on there. Let me just. Wipe clean with fresh water, then dry. And I think with that you have all the instructions.
Yep. So in the pantry, I look for the stuff listed in the instructions. Maybe they keep some in there. Clean water, alchemical stuff. I don't know.
Okay. Pantry. Okay, so you come up to the pantry door and it's locked.
Hmm. Is there a keyhole?
Yep.
Can I see through to the other side? I do not have Misty Step.
Okay, do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision, I think. Probably,
Okay, you can-
yes.
Yep, you can
Wait,
just about
yep.
look. Okay, you can just about look through the keyhole. You see, it's covered in shelves, but can't really see much else.
All right. So I resummon Cranberry in the room since I can see them, see the inside the room, and they just unlock the door.
Okay, I'll do it. This walk-in storage room is covered in shelves. What it lacks in floor space, it makes up for in height. A rickety ladder is leaning against the wall, and a small hatch can be seen at the back. And have inspiration because that was clever.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got a bunch of stuff in here. Anybody want to take a look? Seems there's a hatch back here. Probably, I think, down to the garden, maybe?
Well, we need alchemical sanitizer Y12 and domestic cleaner. Something to mix them in. And some wipes, I guess.
And some clean water.
Fresh water, yeah.
Okay, roll me, just give anyone who wants to, just give me a flat intelligence check.
Oh boy, I have a 0 intelligence modifier. I should definitely do this. Anyways, I did, and it was a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh,
I got
okay,
an
yep.
11 at disadvantage.
Okay, so yep, Twak, you're thinking as hard as you can, but you just can't shake off the sloshing in your stomach.
Yeah.
Ortho, you realise domestic cleaner probably just means normal cleaner, and what do you know, there's just some normal soap right next to the sink.
So I hold up soap. So yeah, I mean, they probably just mean soap. So here's some.
Yep,
Or
yes.
pocket soap.
Yep. The other stuff maybe sounds a bit more complicated.
I start making a sandwich.
Okay, what sandwich are you making?
Didn't we have notes on the type of sandwich?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through to try and find the.
Yeah, I've also got the sandwich in my inventory, so I look at the sandwich and I just try to reproduce it.
Okay, so the sandwich you've got in your inventory, you see basically what's happened is it appears to be 2 pieces of bread that have had a cheese put on them and toasted, and you see sign there was a bit of lettuce in the middle, but you aren't sure what sort of sauce to use.
The important thing is the sauce, and I remember it having a specific name, a specific kind of sauce, some manner of Greek, I think.
From a country none of us know of. Named after.
IRL, some kind of Greek, and I forget what
Yeah.
started with like a P.
Yeah.
I don't have notes.
We got the name, we just can't remember it.
Galatian.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I made
Yeah.
the map, I remember.
Yeah. And it's a sauce called garum, which was actually a sauce the Romans had.
So is that in there?
It's
no,
not.
It would be in the advanced lab or whatever upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You find out.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yes,
We make the
yeah.
sandwich here. We go to the other lab, grab, add the sauce, and then take it to the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And we've got to do some cleaning to get access. Like we can make
We
the
also
cleaning,
gotta-
do cleaning.
We gotta find the alchemical sanitizer first.
Yeah, so you do know there is one room you haven't been in yet, and that is the unsecured labs, which is not too far from the kitchen.
All right, then we head to the short rest first.
Yeah, you're basically in the common area, so you can basically short rest if you want.
Would that
I
help
believe
anyone?
that was the initial plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Ortho and Rush can go off and go searching while the other two have a little sit down for an hour.
It would allow me to get a arcane, use the arcane rest, get a spell slot back.
I mean, Rush, you can go off on your own if you want, but I think the old adage is never split the party.
Right, it's one of the common rooms, isn't it? Like it's literally there.
Go ahead.
Yep. There's basically a clean-looking door that just says unsecured lab. There's sort of a sound of people. There's been people coming and going from it the entire time. It's not in any way sort of restricted. You can just walk straight in if you want to.
Yeah, Rush will go in if the others are sitting down. He's like, I don't
Okay.
just want to get out of this place.
Okay, so Rush. You enter to the sound of bubbling beakers and cauldrons and the hum of orbs. Half a dozen assistants are flipping through books or engrossed in experiments with various hissing reagents. In the middle of it all stands a centaur with high cheekbones and a square jaw. She sighs and scribbles something on a clipboard before stowing it in a saddlebag, indifferent to her entrance.
Alright, this is my kind of place. This is much more like the cloister. Cool. So, what can I see around?
Okay, so
alchemical sanitizer Y12 specifically I'm looking for.
okay, so looking around, there are sort of cupboards, but you're not really sure what specifically you're looking for. Oh, do you speak halfling?
No.
In that case, you can't read anything on the cupboards.
Alright. I will go up to let's go up to the centaur. I'll just go up to the centaur and like clear my throat near them and like, excuse me, hello?
She looks around, then looks down. Hello.
Hiya. I'm looking for alchemical sanitizer Y12. Do you know where that is?
Sorry, are you new here?
Yeah, just arrived today.
Oh. I thought they said anyone who would be allowed to study here was to be taught halfling.
I ain't studying. I'm here to clean. That's why I need the sanitizer.
Oh, an artificer.
Well, in training, you know.
Oh. Well, very well. A pleasure to meet you. Fully tail swish. And she
Nice
offers
to
a
meet you too.
handshake.
Rushy Element, and they will put forward their hand to shake as well. Mind the mud, sorry, it can't be stopped.
An Earth Genasi, if I'm not mistaken. Dwarven heritage?
Oh yeah, exactly right. Actually, yeah.
Well, it's lovely to meet you. Did you say you're looking for cleaning supplies?
Yeah, alchemical sanitizer Y12.
Oh, of course. Oh, Theodore, did you restock the cleaning cupboard? And one of the sort of assistants just sort of shrugs. Theodore. She turns on the spot, thinks for a second, and says, "Oh, wait, I remember." And she opens the cupboard door. This is the concentrated stuff. Do you know how to use it?
Yeah, I'm supposed to do 2 parts this stuff, 3 parts soap, then some 5 parts water. Yeah, I got some instructions.
Oh, splendid. Well, I'll just let you pay your dues with the busy work then, and well, I'm sure you'll be artificing in no time.
Thank you kindly. What are you up to in here?
Oh, I'm just well, what I'd like to be doing is reading up on metallurgy and mineralogy, just to annoy grave staff. But right now, I need to deal with the safety checklist.
All right. Safety what?
The safety checklist. Every morning, I must go through the lab and check everything is functioning properly and all procedures being observed.
All right.
Including, Theodore, that the sanitizer has been topped back up.
I'll pop it right back when I'm done. Everything going okay then? No issues?
Yeah. Oh yes. Apart from grave staff's constant questions about horses.
Oh. That's quite impolite to question a centaur like yourself about.
Quite. Just because I am somewhat equestrian myself does not mean I'm equestrian, as it were.
Aye. Yeah, I get you. It's like just because I'm made of mud don't mean I know all about the earth and that, like, yeah.
Precisely.
Alright, well, I'll just get this stuff sorted and I'll pop right back. Thanks, and I'll catch you later.
Certainly. hope to see you around soon. And she gets back to her checks.
See? Rush walks back to the others, plops the ingredients down the table. Oh, that was no bother at all. Nice lesson there.
Okay, so what you can do is you can take a short rest if you want. No one's really gonna stop you.
Excellent. I'm going to cast Major Armor on myself before I do, and then short rest and recover 2 first level spell slots.
Okay, I think a short rest is about an hour, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so you can take off
Yeah.
an hour on your poison condition.
Yay.
You still have one, of course.
Yep.
And yeah, if you want to, you can try and open the sort of secure lab, and we'll probably call it after that.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Yep.
So we head back to the secure labs. We being followed? Anyone watching us? Anyone going through with us?
Well,
roll
and
me
to be clear,
perception.
we are going through all 6 stages of those instructions, and
Yeah.
Yep.
everything.
So, yep.
In front of the door, presumably.
Yep. So you can go up to the door. Would you just like to read me out what you do?
I cast Fireball 9 times.
I
So-
have put them in order in the quest chat.
So you measure out 2 parts of the alchemical sanitizer Y12 and 3
Yep.
parts of the domestic cleaner.
Yep.
Put the sanitizer in first to a separate container, and then the soap, and then we add 5 parts water, exactly, and stir well.
Yep.
And then
You're at number 5.
What?
wait, then we wipe down each surface and leave for 6 seconds. I'm just trying to find where it says what we're actually supposed to clean, but it just says keep everything clean.
I assume
just-
where the door would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I clean the area,
Yep. So 10
wipe
rounds.
each area down and leave for 60 seconds, and then wipe it clean with fresh water and dry.
Yep. So after 10 rounds pass, you get some fresh water, wipe down the door, and there's a click.
Weird fucking challenges, weird hoops we have to jump through in this place to get places and do stuff.
Yep. It's as
Yeah.
if two.
It's like was explained. Person that was contracted to set up security was not very happy.
It's like being back at school again.
Yeah, it's almost as if 2 people who are working together got very petty with each other.
Wow.
Wizards say they're the worst.
Red,
What?
Twak is a wizard.
Oh. Sorry, Twak.
But yep, you've
It
solved the
is
puzzle.
difficult being smartest person in the room.
The door's going to creep open. Before you is an almost completely empty room. To your left are a set of clothes with torn full-body suits hanging from them. In front of you is a great window with a door, not unlike a greenhouse, beyond which is another window and the door out. And I'm just gonna get the scene out.
What's with all these places in here that are like just big empty rooms?
Welcome to the clean room. And that's where we're
It's
going to
literally
finish.
a big empty room.
Ooh.
Yeah, what could be cleaner?
Which end we've ended in from the right then, I guess?
The left.
Ah, the left. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You'll notice I authentically left a coffee stain in here.
That was very cool.
I like the calligraphy you've done there.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice. All
Well,
right.
it's called the clean room, so Ortho spends a minute prestidigitationing himself completely clean.
Do you
So,
want me
yeah.
to put some of this cleaner on you?
Nah, I got it.
Yeah, the directions on the bottle that was recovered from the secure lab, the unsecured lab, does say, do not apply to skin. Rinse immediately in case of eye contact. In case of
Yeah, after
ingestion,
mixing all that stuff
contact.
together, Rush
Yeah.
will take all the ingredients back down to what was the name? Philly? Something?
Fully tail swish.
Fully tail swish.
Oh, thank you.
And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
While you're here, by the way,
Clean.
you do see there's a large capsule which pops open to reveal books.
Oh yeah, that's where that comes
Might look
out.
yeah.
How do you tell it what books to get?
That's a good question.
I'm not entirely certain. I believe you simply write the title of the book and leave it on a sheet of parchment within the capsule, and it comes back with them about 50% of the time.
50% of the time. All right, fair enough.
Slightly more reliable than Theodore.
Oh, Theo. All right. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Right. Upstairs?
Oh.
Yeah,
So close.
cleaner. I'm in the clean room.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is there something I should know?
I thought the upstairs was locked off.
Well, it was, but now we're cleaning.
Oh, very well.
Is there a problem?
Not at all, not at all. Well, I presume you have authorization to do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Something sounds like there's something wrong here. Have I missed something?
Well, I heard that the upstairs area was locked off, and we'd been looking for a way to get up there for some time. Also, we've lost Enfys.
We have.
Oh,
Yeah, Ben, you know that it's been years since anyone's been able to get up there, and not even the smart wizard who runs the place could figure it out.
well, I mean,
Would you have told her that knowing that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, just doing my job. Just cleaning. So, yeah.
Roll me a deception check, please.
All right. Get a +6 on deception, so let's see. And I will use my inspiration to re-roll that. And actually, I will use Tides of Chaos as well to
Hey.
re-roll it with advantage.
Don't forget to roll on the
Roll
Oh,
your
wait, no.
D100.
yeah.
You can
Wait,
make
no,
a roll right now.
If you want me to do it straight away, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Even then.
Okay, she's looking up and down. I'll make a roll for her. Could you roll me a D100 while you're doing that? Welcome back, Enfys.
Roll 7.
Ooh, 18. What is it? 18.
I'm back.
Yay!
Hi, back.
Right.
Right. You are subjected to an effect that lasts for 1 minute unless its description says otherwise. Roll 1d8 to determine the effect. Okay. It's a free. On a free, I grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until I sneeze, at which point the feathers explode from my face and vanish.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll her perception.
So I think the mud just coalesces into this feathery beard.
Okay, that is a 9.
Okay, so I got away with it.
Are you sure you're an artificer?
In training. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I apologise. I didn't realise you were also trained as a sorcerer. Well, not trained per se, gifted. I suppose this is why you are
Wait.
hired without your full training. Well,
Yeah,
I'll allow you to get on.
Sorry, you have to excuse me.
Cleaning.
Sometimes this just happens. You know,
Oh,
Genasi,
yes.
sorcerer shit.
Of course. I have some friends who manage the condition quite well.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing. I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry. Bye.
Yeah, have a lovely morning.
I'll try.
You actually
Ben,
realise
I
it's
think
afternoon.
Are you rolling from the 2024 Magic table?
No, I don't think so. Oh,
I mean, you
oh,
are.
so I am.
You're rolling from the wrong table.
Oh,
I mean, it's fine. They're very similar.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we're
Wow.
gonna call it there.
I. Before Enfys drops again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna just quickly find someone to raid. Would anyone like to share anything?
Friday, Guild of Icons Adventures. It's going to be me, it's going to be Bree, it's going to be Ben, it's going to be Iris, it's going to be run by Pixel. It's going to be really, really, really good. We're going to the beach. It's going to be lovely. I will not receive a comeuppance for something I did multiple years ago.
That would be terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Pixel's gonna retaliate. His character wasn't on that session.
And yet.
Okay. No,
Watch,
really.
watch mine and Bree's space on Thursday because I believe
yeah.
we're starting Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
Nice.
More specifically with our Nordmark characters. I'll be playing Tassel, and I believe Enfys is going to be playing Imp.
Yes. I don't know if I'll be able to start as a Hexblade because it depends on
Yeah.
what we. But once the update happens, because that's going to happen while we're mid campaign, I will just reset the class and go full Hexblade.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I'll be fine because Circle of the Moon criminal background. I can do that in Baldur's Gate. I mean, I rolled pretty well on Tassel, so my stats probably aren't going to be as good as my characters, but
Imp is a Gulag now. Nah, I'll go Hexblade.
yeah, I love they just call it Gulag and like it's like Eldritch Goo.
Yes. There's so much goo.
Yeah. Okay. Ben, I don't think you've got anything particular going on, have you?
Well, in a week today, we've got the next episode of Cybertopia coming out. It is another mini episode, so we shall see what the a couple of our characters who have gone off on their own end up doing. The last episode was phenomenal, out last Tuesday. Give it a check out because it is using my own system, Cybertopia, and we got a cast of 15 fantastic players and lots of guest voices doing NPCs this season as well. So, yeah, find out wherever you listen to podcasts.
Heck yeah. And Blue?
I ain't got shit. I'm running a Fandelver campaign with Enfys here and another one of the Nordmark players, Sai, but it's not streamed. One of the players just got a Hellfire Dagger. That's a thing. Sends anyone they kill straight to hell.
Delightful.
Yeah. I mean, they also actually kept an enemy alive for once and interrogated them to find out the next plot location a little bit early. So that was
Also
fun.
cool. Yep. Yeah. Well, can't really find anyone to raid. If anyone's got any recommendations.
No.
How about twitch.tv/bisected brioche?
Oh, no, I hear that. No, she's kind of a weirdo.
I don't know. I think she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's a weirdo.
Fair point.
Oh, thanks for the shout out, Enfys. And you're quite welcome, NeoGet. Yep, I hope everyone in chat sort of enjoyed the stream. Wait, is Dash Ducks live? Yep, Dash Ducks is live, so we can just read out there.
Ducks.
Hey, that-
We love ducks.
That wasn't self-defaming, Enfys.
Quack.
It was self-aggrandizing.
You know, that's fair.
So yeah, if no one has anyone to suggest raiding, I'll just read out to Dash Ducks. So yeah,
Alright.
everyone can enjoy some relaxing ducks.
Yeah, we love some ducks.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Bree. Thanks everyone for
Bye.
watching.
Cool, Nosta.
Yeah. Oh, and for my part, obviously I'll be on the things on Thursday and Friday that have already been mentioned by cooler people. And Wednesday I'll be back to streaming some more The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles as I was yesterday. So yeah, that's everything. We're gonna raid out in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh.
Yep, and that's the raid gone through, but you're still on the VOD. Anyone want to say anything YouTube exclusive? You're still my favourite.
Snowflame, the DC super villain.
So actually, on the 2014 Wild Magic table, it would have been the same effects.
Yeah, no, I saw
on
that.
those
It was
rolls.
funny.
Okay. Alright,
It's powered by cocaine.
Yes. Wild, really. Anyway, I'm just gonna